She was just there for the season.
God damn.
I like that. I like that. Let me run it. Back
Don't run that shit back again.
Boy, off that whole long ass clap. What the hell?
It's needed.
It is me coming in. They just clap for 30 minutes. You see what happened when Michael Jackson looked out in the crowd at the show?
You know how long I make it clap?
Well, shit, I need to clap that last 5 minutes.
Hold on. The fuck out of here. Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 110.
Ciento diez.
That long ass clap, dog.
We gotta make some more adjustments.
No, I'm believing that shit like it is.
Yes.
So like I'm waiting for that Bryson Tiller.
Don't. Kitty T is in the building. Yeah. OT is in the building.
What's good?
Man, y'all know Smooth is in the building. Goddamn, me ready to pod.
God damn it. I'm Trill AC. This is the Krew Season Podcast. We back again. We got the soundboard back right. We're going to try some of these voice changeovers in a few.
I hope not.
You know what I'm saying?
Please not.
But one thing I can say, this sound is so crisp, though.
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely out here, man.
God damn. Turn my mic down.
Hold on. You too high?
Shit.
How you sound? How you
Yeah,
decent?
I'm good now. Shit.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to get into it. Today we have a loaded docket, man. It seems like it's more topics just pouring in. Pouring in. Let's start it off with, recently I was scrolling my Instagram, right, and I seen two older ladies that had a podcast, and they was talking about men who show other women love on the gram, but not necessarily them. We're going to play the clip, and I want to get y'all take on what they had to say.
I don't like the fact that if my man on some other female page cackling and liking pictures when I'll never see you on my motherfucking page.
I don't play that.
I'm just saying. Why? I'm just saying. If ain't nothing to this shit, why I don't see you on my shit? Cause you clearly following me, nigga. You following me, and it's days, months, years, and years and years. I mean, just think about it, ladies. I would get offended too if I see my man. I don't care nothing about no cousin, cause they fucking they cousins now.
See, I didn't.
What?
See, I can believe that. My whole thing.
What?
Why you not on my page?
My whole thing, what it was, why did you feel the need to?
I don't like the fact that if my
Start
man
over.
on some other female.
hey,
All right.
Hey, how old is that woman? How old she look?
She looked
Too damn
about
old to be
45,
acting like that.
52, something like that.
Because
somewhere
y'all was
around
fucking y'all cousin. Never mind.
there. Oh, you got. You got it.
Start over,
Mine.
Kenny?
Huh?
You said start it over?
No, I said it started over.
Oh.
No, I don't want
But-
to hear that shit again.
What's y'all thoughts on it, man? She's saying that men be on the gram showing a lot of these little Instagram chicks love, all the eyes in the comments, liking all the pictures and stuff. But when she posts her picture in her one piece, she don't get the
Because it looked like
What's funny about the one piece? What's funny?
so one piece looked like a three piece.
See, man, see, it's some bullshit already. I see where it's
I'm
going.
just making assumptions.
I'm not
It
doing
probably
this.
doesn't look like that.
Probably
I'm
doesn't
not
look
doing
like
this.
that.
He gonna put the video up there.
Wow.
I didn't see him. I didn't see him. I didn't see
I
what it
didn't
looked
see them neither. I didn't see how they look. Well, wow.
You want to see?
like. No.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
But
To the question.
yeah, what's y'all thoughts on that, man? Because
This is your girl. You always got like all your girl's pictures, regardless.
course.
You always got like every picture
agree
she
with that.
posts. You have to.
Yeah.
It's no skipping over that. But other than that,
Fuck all that.
if he like,
wait, whoa.
You just say
I'm with the violence today.
Man, this
I'm
nigga about
with
to
the
sleep.
violence
This
today.
nigga about to be sleeping on the couch.
if he ain't liking none of your pictures, it's something else. I ain't gonna say nothing else, but he ain't liking none of them. Months? Did you say months?
Is
weeks?
that really
She
your
said
man?
Years?
Is that really your man? Is he your man in public or private?
So
Or has she done fell off and he don't want to enable the behavior and the
Yeah,
body
we-
type
we-
that
I'm
she's
supposed to
showing.
like
right
the
now.
Man,
pic
we
just
can't-
because you posted it.
We can't make assumptions about what's going on.
I'm supposed,
to,
but I'm asking a question. I'm supposed to like the pic just because you posted it.
It's your girl. You always got to build a confidence. you always got to show
that's
her
your
love.
girl, regardless.
Always.
At least like
Yes.
the picture.
In the public eye, yes.
Always means literally every single time.
Yes, that's your girl.
Yes.
But you're not perfect, and you're not gonna like it every single time.
I understand that, but you have an obligation. You know what I'm saying?
Obligation.
You have an obligation. You have signed a contract publicly.
Fam,
you are required to do these
If you are on
things.
Instagram, you going to see your girl picture. You ain't skipping over that.
An obligation.
Yes.
And she going to ask you, hey, did you see my picture today?
Facts. I was
Yeah.
cute.
If you ain't see, you better go back and look at it and double tap that motherfucker.
You sent it to me already.
Oh,
And then you ain't double tapping?
we ain't going with the cap.
That's big cap. Oh, I can't lie on
We
there,
ain't going
bro.
with the cap, bro. You
gotta
you gotta use a different topic to go off the rails first. You can't just start out going off the rails.
That boy on that ledge by his goddamn self. You hear me?
Ain't no
I'm
way
liking
you supposed
all
to
my
be
baby
doing
I
that.
pictures.
don't
You hear me?
approve that message. Shit.
Hard eyes in the comments and everything. All my baby
Because
pictures.
if I post a picture, you ain't liking none of my shit. But all
I didn't
another
say
ones,
none.
like.
I just said you're not gonna. I don't know. Not every single picture. I've never liked every single one.
even your girl.
If she got 899, I haven't liked 899.
No,
That's
I'm
all
talking about like from the time she became your girl. From that on. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she posted, come on your page, bro. That's how it works.
face.
And if you don't see it, she gonna ask you, did you see my picture today?
Yeah.
And you gonna say yeah?
And what?
Oh, okay.
Again, that goes back to that
Brave.
social media validation.
That's a brave man right there.
People know I love you. You my girl. We post each other, whatever we got to like. Well, I got like every single pic.
Okay.
I ask you this though: would you say, for instance, you had a podcast, hypothetically speaking, right? Let's just say you had that, and you know, podcast and like the size of it, success of it is oftentimes depending on the support shown to it, right? So when you look at the likes and you look at the comments and stuff, like, and I'm talking about this not now because now we got a decent sized following, but when you first starting out. You getting 2 likes, 1 like, 3 likes type of shit. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't bother you not to see your girl liking your, supporting your endeavor that you engaging in?
If she missed a post or 2, I wouldn't be upset.
Man, you going with one post if she? We ain't saying.
I didn't say wait. What I'm saying is, if she did not like every single one, I would not be upset.
Okay, we get it. Not every single one. She posts 100 pictures. You miss.
Now, if
you only miss one of them. Okay, we get that. But what her statement was that she ain't liking months, weeks, years.
Now, that's wrong.
And then she
Come
see,
on,
that's wrong.
dog.
No, that's wrong.
She see you on another chick comment. God damn.
No, that's wrong.
Hey,
And you know
You going months,
and you know,
that's wrong.
You know
That's
your
wrong.
girl ain't posting no type of picture except something that she thinks looks good to the public eye, and you gon' like that.
Maybe for that man, they been posting quality pics.
Damn.
You saying he sleep in other rooms?
I said for that man,
oh, for that man.
for the instance she used.
I don't know if you speaking to just that man because you seen the video and I seen how your face looked when you seen her saying what she was saying. So you saying that she doesn't garner or shouldn't garner that type of interest even from her own man?
Damn.
That is not what I said.
Okay, I just want to clarify.
Trying to throw him under the bus.
Trying to throw me under the bus. That is not what I said.
So what are you saying? So what were you saying?
I simply asked y'all a question.
No, I'm trying to do that.
Run the tape back.
Nah, we
Run
not
the
running
tape
it back.
back.
We ain't
I
running it
simply
back.
asked a question.
But just for the record, for all of the young dudes out there listening, man, let me give you a little bit of game. You need, like when your girl posts a picture, man, she take that little time away and then come back and check it. Your name needs to be there in those likes, in those comments. Matter of fact, both. If we're gonna be honest, right? And it's not and I know what O said is right. A lot of times, turns, oh man, my shit deeper than social media. Why they gotta validate it? It ain't that. It's the fact that your woman only values, for real, in terms of truly valuing, or she should. A lot of y'all relationships I can't speak to, but she should truly only value your opinion. Right? So if she looking at her picture that she done posted, she felt like she done got cute, a little selfie or a little, back arch with the leg kind of bent a little bit. She felt like she was in her bag. And she look at the likes and comments and don't see your name. That's going to be a problem, bro.
Yeah, I mean, after 6 months, if you just notice, I look up, and it's like
What about 1 month?
you scrolling. How many pics did I post?
Not this. Yeah, man. I'm trying to look for wiggle room, man.
You post 2 pics, I might miss them too.
She gonna tell you, hey, did you see my picture on Instagram? And if you say, you better say no. Let me go ahead and look back at it. You better double tap the hell out that motherfucker.
He just said,
Y'all be impressed.
Yeah,
Put
I
comments
Y'all be
underneath it, man. Hey,
Y'all be impressed.
no, that means she values your opinion. She values your like. She wants the world to know that you were there.
But again, that goes
Supporting
back,
her.
that goes back to social media. So you need social media
that's not the same thing.
to show you or to show the world that I'm in agreement with the picture.
No, it ain't about the world's view. It's about she wants your full, undivided support in everything that she puts out there for public conception. That's what it's saying. So if you ain't liking it, you don't want a whole month. I don't give a damn if she posted 1 picture for the month. Because you need to be checking your girl page here and there anyway, just to, you know what I mean, just to make sure shit going how it's supposed to go. But you ain't liked it in a month? Nothing? Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
And you liking other girl pictures and they posting the same exact pose?
It's a cold
Why you
game.
like theirs but not mine?
Boy, it's a cold game when that conversation starts.
Because she shaped better than you.
She dressed better than you. She looked better than you. She got more phones. She got more
Ass
money
better
than
than
you.
yours. Clothes better than yours. Hair longer than yours. Nails look better.
Bam! Nigga hanging from the stoplight. Nigga hanging from the stoplight.
That's a fact. But yeah, fellas, man. Look here. Support your woman, man.
Yeah,
at all
support
times,
your woman,
man. And
man.
women support your man.
Hey, but last thing I will say about that though, if you break up with her, take all your likes back.
Oh, that nigga petty.
Yeah, you gotta be petty. Gotta be petty.
You said take all your life.
That's some petty
Because
shit.
I don't need nobody to know what I like these pictures.
That's some petty shit. All right, man, we're going to keep it moving on to the next one. This is a clip that came across the timeline, and it was captioned, women feel like they deserve the type of love they want from who they want it from, regardless of how much they actually deserve it. I'm going to play the clip, and I want to get y'all take on what they had to say, man.
Sounds
Because
crazy.
every woman believes she deserves love. Every woman believes she deserves love, and she believes that she deserves the type of love from a type of man that she believes she deserves it from. And when she finds out that the type of men that she like don't like her, it's too much to bear. Like I said, women like, listen to this, women like what is advantageous or beneficial to them. So if you speak on what you don't like and that puts her at a disadvantage or it eliminates her from the equation, she has a problem with that. Because now she knows that the type of man that she wished she could be married to is not the type of man that wants to be married to her.
Thoughts? Do y'all feel like women have unrealistic expectations?
Man, why you looking at me, yo? Why y'all looking at me?
Because
I'm just curious.
Hey,
What?
that's an eloquent way to put it though, but he ain't lying.
Yeah, I think it comes on both sides. I think we both kind of that way, but I think women are more that way. I don't know. Y'all say y'all response. Let me think.
She
More.
starts saying her preferences.
Let me ponder a little bit more.
You know what I'm saying? She starts saying her preferences and she's pouring her heart out to a dude and he like, nah, I don't like that. I like something else. I like this over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got light skin, I only like dark skinned girls. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I only like short girls and you 5'7", you too tall. You get what I'm saying? Like, they get offended over that. Dudes, we just keep it pushing. Oh, you don't like it, all right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, men do in a way take offense to it, like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, dudes, we keep it pushing. But a woman, she would try to find the same man, but in a different form. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. She won't change her standards, won't change what she won't change none of that shit. Men, shit, we switch hitters, baby. We changing everything for every girl. You know what I'm saying? Because everything don't work on the same girl. We know that. Women don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Women be like, oh, this should work on all 10 of them dudes. This one game right here, this one game plan should work on all 10 of them dudes, and then she file on all 10 of them dudes and be mad at the 10 dudes like that's their fault. Like, damn, it's a cold game, baby. We don't never get no slack.
Yeah, I think I think the age old argument that we done been having on Twitter in terms of like women are offended by men having preferences, right?
Mm-hmm.
And women on the opposite end can say, hey, man, I want a man that's 6'2". He got to be chocolate. He got to be in shape. I need to see muscles. I need to see a beard that connects. I need to see him making 100,000 wow. You know what I'm saying? And men just got to take that to the chin, right? But if men come out and say, well, I need a woman that's under 160 pounds. I need a woman that's in shape. I need a woman that ain't wearing too much makeup. I need a woman that ain't wearing too much extensions, too much weave, wigs, this, that, and the third. I want natural hair. I want to wake up to you and you actually be pretty before you go in that bathroom and add those touch-ups. If a man says any of those things, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna even get to skin tone, because that's a whole nother argument right there. You know what I'm saying? So again, women are overly offended by preferences. Men, when we hear a woman, and we could like the woman. And if she say, yeah, my man got to be 6'3", you could be 5'10". You ain't taking no offense to that. It's like, oh, well, shit, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then we can just move on to whoever we interested in or whatever. But women, not so much. Mm-hmm. If she 210 and you say, look, man, I ain't dating nothing under 160, she gonna respond to that in a negative way. She gonna try to press you for your opinion. Well, why do you feel like that? Okay, are you fat phobic? All 210 don't look the same depending on the frame. How you just gonna categorize people like that? So yeah, I think that's what he's speaking to. Women have unrealistic expectations in terms of who should be interested in them. They are entitled in that aspect.
Like every dude should like you.
Right. And if you don't, it's something wrong with it. You are fat phobic.
Something wrong with him.
You are a colorist. You are racist. Like all type of shit if you don't like her. That's crazy to me. And that sense of entitlement is outrageous. And I think that's what he was speaking to.
You don't think y'all don't think men don't do the same thing?
I don't.
What about when men ask for a woman's number and she doesn't give it to him, now she has to watch it back?
That's different.
Man, that's totally different.
That's different than reaction on.
That right there is a totally different.
Out a preference.
Yeah. We talking about preferences. You talking about your reaction to somebody shooting at you. Actually, that's a totally separate argument.
Yeah. So no, you said entitled to. You said women are entitled to.
Oh, to where they should have, like, every man should be interested in them.
So your argument is
yes, that's what you're saying. That's what you just said, right?
Yeah, but it was in context behind preference. You talking about just shooting at somebody.
What did the video say?
The video say women feel like they deserve the type of love they want from who they want.
So
when want it from, regardless of how much they actually deserve it.
Mm-hmm. So when a man asks for your number, he doesn't think that he deserves it after he gets shut down and attacks her?
I would say no. I would say some men shoot blindly at women that they know is out of their league. And it's like, all right, if I make it, cool. If I don't, oh well.
If I don't, I'm going to get disrespectful.
As honest.
And so, if he don't, then that feels like he feels like he deserved that number then, right? If he gets disrespectful?
Not well.
Man, that's a little boy
talking about
getting disrespectful.
You talking about a minority of men in terms of reacting in violent ways.
I don't think that's a minority, man. You know, we get a lot of stories of women whenever they don't want to turn a man's number down because they're scared of the reaction that they get from when they do.
But would you say and
we get a lot of when we see a lot of DMs and videos on Instagram, and when a woman say, hey, she's not answering old boy or not answering his DMs, he go off the cliff. Oh, you fat anyway. I ain't like you anyway. And then on Twitter, you'll see him all day on Twitter. Oh, is this
but
you?
That's not preference, Kenny.
No, they felt like they was deserving of her time, of her attention, right?
No. But look though,
and if she didn't give it to them, they got mad, right?
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's the majority. The majority of men are not disrespecting women on a curve. There are a lot of men who do it, but I'm not gonna say most men. If you curve most men, he gonna call you a fat ass bitch. You was ugly anyway. I never was interested. Get violent with you. Most men are not doing that.
But you think most women are doing it?
Yes.
Oh, as far as like getting offended by
you curving them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've curved plenty of women, and none of them have never done that to me.
It's a reason why a lot of them don't even like shooting their shot because of that reason.
But
men don't mind rejection.
They didn't shoot their shot. But y'all talking about rejection, right?
No,
yeah, whenever a woman, I've turned down plenty of women, and I've never had one occasion where a woman said, "Oh, you was short. You only 5'11". You ain't this size. You ain't 6 foot." I've never had that situation ever happen to me.
Of course.
Yeah. And have y'all turned down women before?
Yes.
Have they ever gone off on y'all?
No.
But I guarantee you, if you put 4 women in here and asked if they ever turned down a man and he went off, I guarantee you, at least all of them would have one story. That happening.
But see, that right there is a false parallel, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Right? Because when the amount of women who has approached you is a very finite number. It's a very small number compared to me going on Twitter and I got 50,000 followers and I say, hey, I wouldn't date a woman who's not light skinned. I wouldn't date a woman who doesn't have natural hair. I wouldn't date a woman who has makeup. I'm gonna get outraged for that. I can tweet it right now and show in live real time.
Yeah.
But way more women are gonna respond to that tweet than who would actually approach me
And
in
I
real
guarantee
life.
a woman that had 50,000 followers said, I wouldn't date a nigga that had a dick that was smaller than 9 inches. She would get the same.
No, because no.
Noel had the same situation happen to her.
I'm about to say
Niggas
no.
On Twitter.
Niggas wouldn't even respond to that because it's gonna shed light
Bro.
on the fact that you ain't where you need to be.
Otis seen it.
That's real though.
I'm about to say Noel did get some
She got
backlash
major
from
backlash
dudes.
from that.
Okay, so
Hey, I'm just saying.
Okay,
I think it's
right.
I think it's right
But
from
at the
both
same
sides.
time-
wait. No. Both of y'all stand on that
One
ledge.
is a little extreme than the other.
No.
That's a fact, though.
Stay on that ledge.
No,
Don't
but
try
one
to
is
come
more
over there.
extreme than the other.
I'm on
So
the
y'all
ledge.
are saying that if a woman tweet that, she's gonna get the same backlash as a man said, I don't want to date fat women.
The same backlash?
Are you telling me that those two reactions are gonna be the same?
No, because women are more sensitive.
Because I will walk off this fucking podcast right now if y'all say that that's gonna be the same reaction.
Well, I mean, women are more emotional about it.
That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. In terms of men, we gonna take that to the chin. Okay, yeah, we might feel a way, but we not gonna, you know what I'm saying, go out of pocket. Like, women are gonna accuse you of being fat phobic, gonna accuse you of being a colorist, gonna accuse you of being racist, gonna accuse you of hating your fucking mama. Like, niggas not going that far. We not.
I get what both of y'all saying.
So
I'm
again,
just saying it happens more often with women.
and that's his point.
That's
his point.
a fact. I think it's definitely more men than women because women are more women are more sensitive to how they look.
Women are terrified of rejection. Let's call a spade, man. Niggas is more used to getting rejected than women are. That's why they respond the way they respond, bro.
Because we know that.
True, yeah.
We expect to get rejected.
So again, when you're used to something, even if you may be offended by it, but you gonna take it differently. Like it's just not gonna be it's like, all right, well, cool. Damn, I did want the number, but all right, whatever, man. I'm gonna just keep it pushing. Women are gonna write a think piece on Twitter as to why you rejected them, and it has nothing to do with her. Or, just like he said, that she feels in her heart that she deserves you. It's not that because there's plenty of chicks out here that look. You know what? I ain't gonna do that. But that are not widely considered super attractive, but they'll shoot at somebody that like a Trey Songz or a Drake or something. And we've seen it. Trey Songz said, "I don't want no chicks that ain't light skinned in here," and they tried to cancel him for that, bro. That's crazy. But if Rihanna come out and say, "Hey, I ain't dating no man unless he's 6 foot tall," she not getting fucking canceled, bro.
That's a different type of comment to say. If you say on both sides, if he said, I don't want nobody that's in there that ain't light skinned, and Rihanna said, hey, I don't want no man in here that ain't dark skinned, I think she would get canceled for that too. I think she would get the same backlash for that. I
highly doubt it because women be on social media all the time saying, I don't want him if he ain't chocolate. I need chocolate. 6'2", dark skin, chocolate. That's what they say. That's what they say. I can go on here and tweet out and say, "Hey, everybody tweet y'all, tweet y'all."
One happens more often than another. That don't mean it's not the same for both sides.
Right.
I think it is. I think men take rejection way better than
we
women
understand.
do.
Yeah.
Because we used to getting rejected.
Yeah.
Like because men put ourselves out there more
on
often.
a one-on-one basis.
Men definitely get rejected
10
all
times
the time.
more.
And they take it better.
When men get rejected 100 times more than women get. Women don't even shoot their shot.
Overall,
you
yes,
literally got women coming out saying, "I'm terrified."
You're not only approaching women in the club. You approach women in the grocery store.
She's terrified because
shop.
he said no. That didn't mean that he disrespected her. That don't mean she got disrespected.
But I'm saying,
she got disrespectful, right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the fact that she's sensitive to it because she doesn't have much experience in it. If you ask women, how many men have you approached? Most women, how many men have you approached? They could probably count it on one hand. In terms of approaching a man, laying out, hey, I like you. I would like to, you know what I'm saying, take you out if you would allow me.
Some women that don't mind approaching.
Sure,
we understand
but that is a minority. In terms of most women are not going up to a man cold approaching him in the club.
No.
Hey, man, I think you are so handsome. I would love if you take me out. That's not fucking happening.
No.
But men do it all the time, right? So again, we are way more numb to rejection. Now, what you're saying is right. There is a minority of men that'll just crash out. When he get rejected, he trying to put hands on her. He trying to do whatever. But I would not say that that's most men.
But that's what I'm saying. if you have a man that gets rejected, he will fucking throw water in her face. We've seen it, right?
Right.
But if you got a woman that gets rejected, you never seen a woman throw water in a man's face because she got rejected, right?
Right.
So how is that? What he's saying that she's deserving. So if you feel like you're deserving of something and you don't get it, you will retaliate, right?
No.
Not necessarily.
No, you would not.
Because majority of men thinking I deserve it to myself, but if somebody else don't think I deserve it.
So if you don't retaliate at all, you understood that it wasn't for you.
You ain't even got to understand. You could not agree with the decision and just be like, well, shit, damn, man.
But if you retaliate, what does that mean?
That mean that you have screws loose and you need to go see a fucking psychiatrist.
They don't necessarily.
That's
but,
what that
but
means.
they don't mean,
You didn't feel like you got treated bad. You didn't feel like you was deserving of that number. Like
no,
you was,
sometimes your ego just hurt.
because you felt like you deserved that number from him, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay, I guess.
Oh man,
because y'all are saying that y'all just
some people just can't take rejection. It ain't got nothing to do with him being
that's what I'm
deserving of
saying.
it.
That's a
what you
separate
speaking on,
situation,
Kenny.
bro.
Them dudes that can't take rejection.
I guess.
That is a separate situation, man.
But
I don't know.
I'm gonna say is of just a little bit like similar to what you saying. You stole damn near half my damn points, but because I was just having this conversation, a similar conversation with somebody the other day, and it's not that like when we telling women about these men that they're wanting is if you think about it from a logical and a mathematical perspective, how we thinking about it, you want X type of man, you want to be 6'2". He got to have $100,000. He got to have a nice car. He got to have straight teeth. He got to have a big thing. He got like all these great traits about somebody. Damn near perfect.
Unicorn nigga.
Damn near perfect.
Unicorn.
Just
nigga.
understand the percentage of men that's in that little box, in little square, whatever you want to put it in. And then on top of that, how many of those men would want you in return? And that's what they miss on. Yeah, I want this perfect man. This 1 out of 3 million men. I don't care. I want that one. That's what they want. But they have to understand that those men have to want them in return. It's like they scared of rejection.
And understand
if you tell them the truth,
okay.
it's like yes. And if you tell them that it's like you the bad guy, but it's like it's just you playing it's a numbers game.
Bro, I done seen women get offended by men rejecting them that they didn't even shoot at. Like we've literally seen it on Twitter. Like I've been on Twitter since 2009. Man cannot come out and say a preference. It don't matter what it is. It could be weight, it could be color, it could be income, it could be hair length, it could be nails, it could be whatever he wants to say. If whoever he's alienating with that preference, it's gonna be think pieces written. He gonna get bashed. Oh my God, I can't believe you would say something like that. But when women come out and say, my man gotta be 6'2", my man gotta be chocolate, my man gotta be this. Men are not writing think pieces about that. We're not. We're not taking it that personal, especially if we didn't shoot at you directly. If I'm just scrolling and reading tweets and I just see a random chick say, "Oh, okay, she like 6'2". Okay, cool. She only take good to me anyway. Let me keep scrolling. That's how most men are gonna process that.
Right.
But women will literally stop and be, "Whoa, who is this?" She don't even know them. She don't even know them. Mm-hmm. Wait, what do you mean that you don't like women that's so 210? Like, what the fuck is that? That's not your business. That has nothing to do with you. Why are you sending 10 tweets to this man arguing his preference?
Because it's not her. She don't fit.
Exactly, and that's his point. That's his point, and that's crazy to me. Now, that right there is totally different than, again, like I said, one-on-one situations, you getting curved. Of course, I expect people to take that hard. Now, I'm not going to validate you crashing out, calling the chick out her name, getting aggressive, putting hands. That shit is crazy. That is Looney Tune, screws loose. Your ass need to be in a fucking
You don't feel like you felt offended?
Yes, he did. But
so that's exactly what you just said in your point.
But I wouldn't feel offended if I didn't care.
You just said women get offended for what a guy says.
No, yeah.
And he just felt offended while throwing... Like, that's the same thing. It's just a different reaction.
No, it's not.
It's just not on Twitter.
No, it's not, because he feels offended because it was a one-on-one conversation. A woman could get offended by a nigga that she never even spoke to before and see a tweet that he don't like, or that he has a preference that she doesn't fit. That's crazy, bro.
Men can do the same thing.
Hell no. Men don't do that nearly as much as women. Not nearly as much.
when do you see the
doesn't happen
outrage?
that often doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
I'm not
But
saying
we
it don't
know
happen,
that.
but he
Okay.
talking about which more. Like it's lopsided. It ain't close.
No, he didn't. He didn't say which side. He just said women feel
I'm
this
saying
way.
it's lopsided. It's not close.
But he said women feel this way, and I said it's the same way on the men's side.
Yes.
It's the same way. I didn't say the amount. I said it's the same way on the men's side.
But I mean, that's
but the amount matters, bro.
That's
I
that's
guess.
every topic we could talk about, though, Kenny.
The amount matters. Because again, if you making general statements, the amount matters. It does, and he's making a general statement. So when he's saying that typically
it has
a woman
to be-
gets offended,
So it has to be 50-50.
No.
no,
Okay.
that shit is 95-5. It's
Hell
nowhere
no.
close to 50-50.
Okay.
I don't know about
We need,
95.
That's
we need
honest,
We
bro.
need next
Maybe
question.
like 85-15.
We need next question.
It
But it's a
ain't
lot.
nowhere close to 50-50. I'm gonna say that.
I know it ain't 50-50.
It's
It ain't-
nowhere
It ain't no
close.
95-5.
Because think about how women are on social media in general, how much they take it to their heart.
Yeah, man.
Men ain't like that.
Yeah, that-
women gonna post on social media to blast you. They gonna do for all type of reasons.
Niggas gonna start taking screenshots of your baby moms,
They gonna take
your
it all the
mama,
way.
your cousin.
They gonna take it
Oh,
all the
really?
way.
You don't like women as that, but your baby mom?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Why you screenshot the man family and put it on Twitter for like that? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like I said, you don't even know this nigga. You didn't even shoot at him. Why are you this offended by a nigga you never even spoke to? That's why I get most of my hate from on Twitter, and I think that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it's just crazy to me. It's no way a motherfucker that I've never talked to, never seen, never met, nothing. They see a preference, I see it and get offended. It's no way that that's gonna happen. No way. I don't care who it is.
But y'all went all the way off the thing. Said women
That's not off the thing,
Women
bro.
think they are deserving of love from every. How is that? What you said a preference the same way as deserving of love from what?
Women say that women feel like they deserve the type of love from who they feel like they deserve it from.
Yes.
Men don't think
That's
like that.
preference.
That's preference. Men don't think like that. Men shoot out of our league all the time. We shoot, fuck it. Hey, whatever happened, fuck it.
Let's see if I get lucky today.
I'ma
She
try.
She may be low today.
And if she curved me, all right, well, shit, man. I ain't feel like I was gonna get that anyway. I'm gonna just keep it honest. I shot at the shoot. Women feel like every time they shoot, the nigga should respond. If he don't respond, he's fat phobic. He's a colorist. He don't like his mama, his natural hair.
Or
he's
he gay.
Or he gay.
That's
Come
what
on,
they
gang.
say.
Like,
You said if he don't respond, that's what they go to.
no. If he says that I'm not interested in whatever your type is, it's gonna be a big fucking problem.
No. You said if the woman shoots her shot at that guy and he doesn't respond, she gonna attack him. That's what you just said.
Okay.
Otis, isn't that what he just said?
I don't know.
No,
If I said
if
that.
it,
That's
I
what you just said.
don't think I
Run
said
the
that.
clip back. You said if a woman
talking
shoots
about
her shot at a certain guy and he doesn't respond back, she's gonna start attacking him.
No. You're right. I say if he doesn't respond back in a way that she feels like he should respond back, which is showing her interest.
Okay.
Feeling like if that woman shoots at that man, she feels like he should respond with interest for her.
And if he doesn't,
It's a problem.
it's a problem.
And that's crazy to me.
I've never seen that. I've never seen if a woman shoots her shot at a man, she goes off on him. Tell me that's true.
Bro, you gotta be fucking
Tell
kidding
me that's true, bro.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Tell me that's true, bro.
We got another clip.
Have you
You
been
gotta
shot
be
at?
fucking kidding
Has
me.
woman shot a shot at you?
I'm not even talking about shooting a shot directly at me. Women get offended by shit that don't apply to them.
If she doesn't shoot a shot directly at you,
Why would she get offended by a nigga that she ain't shooting at?
That's what you just
This
said.
whole thing came
That's
from
what you just
preference.
said.
This whole
I'm
thing
talking about
came
preference.
from.
Why are you offended by a nigga you never talked to?
You
Preference.
said a woman feels like she's deserving of a man's attention that she shoots at.
No.
If she's shooting at this man, that's who she's intending
no.
to shoot at,
A-
right?
a woman
if she
feel
shoot
like-
at you, who's she trying to hit? You. And if you say no, she's gonna go off the cliff. That's what you just said.
I'm saying that, and a woman feels like she should be every nigga's type.
No,
That's what
ain't
he's
going that way.
saying.
No, he said.
You want to play it back?
Hey,
You
hold
want to
on.
play
Play
it back?
it back.
Hold on. No.
Play it back.
Basically,
Play it back.
what he's saying
Play it
is
back.
when a woman shoots her shot
Yes.
at any man, whatever man she's shooting at, she feel like I am his type.
Okay, and then what happens if he doesn't
If he
respond?
turns her down, she look at him crazy.
Does she talk about him?
Yes.
Yes.
He gay.
Oh my God.
He hate his
What's
mama.
wrong with it?
He a
Okay.
colorist. He fat phobic.
I've never seen that.
I have plenty of
'Cause
times.
I've seen it plenty of times when a dude shoots at a girl and he goes off left. Oh, you fat, you ugly anyway. I ain't want to deal with you anyway. You a bitch. You showing your ass and everything.
I ain't seen that.
You see it all the time on Twitter.
I don't be on Twitter like that though.
You see it all the time on Twitter.
I don't be on Twitter like that.
Come
so
on,
I don't
man.
see that.
You be on Twitter. And I'm just proving y'all point of what you
and
said.
on top of that, how I know that's real numbers. You should be doing.
If we're talking about,
we in clout industry right now. Everybody can be doing that.
If we're talking about preferences, I agree. Yes, if you say your preference on Twitter, women will get mad. That's true.
More women, hold on, but more women than men, right?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
More women than men, though, right?
Let me finish what I'm saying. He said a woman feels like she's deserving of love from the man that she goes after.
Yes,
any man, and if he doesn't give it to her, that's it. She doesn't go off the cliff on him, telling me, yo, he's short, he ugly anyway, and all that. I've never seen that. Because I've never been told that. She just said, okay, cool, whenever you're around the way, hey, hit me up. But I've seen it plenty of times when a dude shoots his shot at a woman and she turns him down, he goes left.
We arguing 2 different points, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting shooting shots.
We arguing 2 different points.
Shooting shot is shooting at anybody.
You talking about shooting shots, I'm talking about being somebody's preference.
Y'all started
That's what I'm talking about.
You started with shooting shots.
Let's play it one more time. Let's play it one more time, man.
Play it.
Let's play it one more time. Because apparently...
Run it back. Hold on. With the rewind button right there.
Women believe she deserves love. Every woman believes she deserves love, and she believes that she deserves the type of love from the type of man that she believes she deserves it from.
So she feel like she's everybody's preference.
That the type of men that she don't like her, it's too much to bear.
Exactly.
Like I said, women like, listen to this, women like what is advantageous or beneficial to them. So if you speak on what you don't like, and that puts her at a disadvantage, or it eliminates her from the equation.
Preference again.
She has a problem with that because now she knows that the type of man that she wished she could be married to is not the type of man that wants to be married to her.
Preference again. So like I fucking said.
You said preference. I agreed with the preference part.
Then why are we arguing?
No, because you said when she shoots her shot at a man.
It's the same thing.
That's
the same thing.
Okay. All right, go ahead. We go to the next question.
That is the same thing.
That is not the same thing.
It
go to
is,
next.
but
It's not.
Next
No,
question.
it's not. If you shoot a shot at somebody, that's your intended target. That's a single person. That is a shooting a shot.
I'm saying she'll get offended if she get curved shooting a shot straight, or she'll get offended if a nigga preference ain't hers. She getting offended at both.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not facts.
Yes, she is.
That's a lie.
That's God honest
That is
truth.
a lie.
You want to take a poll? You want to bet on it?
Let's take a
poll.
I'll go in my DMs right now. Let's take a bet on it.
Let's take a poll.
You go in your DMs and tell me what girl shot at you and you shot her down. She went up on you.
She might.
Please tell me them.
She might not go crazy like
Nowhere.
a man, but she gonna be offended.
Nowhere. She might be offended, but she's not gonna turn up on you. She not gonna call you out your name and all that shit in front of you right there in your DMs.
He's not saying that she's gonna react like that. He's saying that she's gonna be offended.
I didn't say that. She would. Everybody be offended if they get turned down.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I would.
No, I'm not.
I ain't going to agree
Your
with that.
feelings gonna be hurt. Hey, I want to.
If you get again, you are tunnel vision in it. Shooting shots.
Next question. I agree with your preference part, but shooting
we
shots, I
go
don't agree
into
with.
it thinking we're gonna get turned down anyway. So why would you get offended by it if you know you're gonna get turned down? It's a high chance. That's my piece.
Next subject, man.
Next part.
They had a man say something in regards to if I'm sleeping with her, I'm providing for her financially.
What?
I want to. This nigga getting offended already. Let me play it. I want to get y'all take.
You and I are sleeping together. If I got it, you got it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be sleeping with a woman and she's struggling. Right. I don't want no struggle vagina.
Right.
Like struggle vagina is stressful vagina. I need my vagina to be at peace.
Right.
Because it's so hard for a woman to be sleeping with you, and in the back of her mind, she's like, "And my lights just got cut off, and how am I going? I know he's enjoying this moment, but I got to go back to the situation, and I don't know if I'm gonna be evicted. I don't even know if I'm gonna have food." Then that's not a pleasant experience for either of us. And so that's what I said. I was like, hey, listen, if I got it, you got it.
Right.
And that's just what that is. It's grave danger to be giving your body, because I still believe that the woman body is so precious. And until, recently, over the last year, I actually started realizing that my body had value too. At first, I didn't even think I was worth nothing. So the reality was, or the reality is that a woman's body is so valuable, then why is it given so freely?
Right.
And then you give it to a guy that doesn't even respect you enough to even go change a flat tire if you were stranded on the road. That just don't add up to me. If you and I are sleeping together.
Thoughts? If a woman is giving her body to you, you should be financially responsible for her in some way.
Her body, her choice.
Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. She living in hell and them lights about to be off.
Why you mess with a woman with that lights about to be off in the first place?
Why is she even fucking? You need to be looking for a job. You need to be looking for something that's gonna hold you over.
Oh,
he said if you're fucking her, you need
fucking
to be
pay her bills?
financially responsible for her?
Yes.
You fucking her to pay her bills?
He said if she's sharing her body with me, then I'm somewhat financially responsible for.
You sharing?
That's what he's saying.
I'm sharing my body with you. This shit just as valuable.
Apparently, our body don't count for shit. Our time don't count for shit. No. Like we just that like a woman's presence and it's just deserving of money according to some of these niggas. Like I'm tired of this bullshit.
I'm tired of
that lets me know you.
I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Like you just let your woman step all over you. That's what you saying? Every woman can just step all over you.
Like, what the fuck?
And finesse you. Basically, you setting yourself up to be finessed. You know what I'm saying? Because when this woman start talking to you, let's say you do meet a woman, she living in hell. You get what I'm saying? And as soon as you beat you, like you leave her 200, she gonna feel like, oh, okay, I know he gonna give me money. I ain't have to ask for it. Let me see what else I can get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them lights is going off pretendly. They going off, but she saving the money and making you pay the bills now. What type of goof, man? Hell nah, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, so you telling me Kenny got to pay like 3-4 bills a month?
I'll be on the corner. They gonna have to sell me on the corner to pay all that bills. I'll be selling my body too.
Kenny got to pay 3-4 mortgages a month. Niggas like, shit, you out here too? Yeah, I'm out here too.
I'm pulling a double shift.
I'm just tired of niggas that don't get no hoes coming on here telling you what these women should be deserving of. And that's why I say you look like it. And we gonna put the video up and y'all gonna see what I'm saying. You could look at a nigga and just tell, like, attractive women are not in his circle very, very often. Right? So when that happens, you feel like it's a privilege for you to be there.
And now you get to saying anything to try to just make them agree with you and make you look like you the cool dude. You look like a whole sucker.
And again,
whole sucker. What's the big one? What they used to call the big one? Not the little one, but that big double one. That's what he looked like. A whole big sucker.
The jumbo pop.
Yeah, the jumbo pop. He looked like the jumbo pop.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, bro, like we as men, bro, and that's why I'm glad we got this platform. We got to make this shit normal. That, like, we are valuable, fam. Like, our time is valuable. We are worth more than our fucking wallet or the money that we can provide. Just because he's attractive don't mean that we're at a disadvantage in terms of leverage. That's not what that means. If she's willing to have sex with you, she sees you on the same level as her. So why just because you giving me your body, which I'm giving you mine too, am I obligated to shell out finance? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because they say pussy is the most precious thing on earth.
I can't tell.
The most valuable thing on earth. And they fight wars. We said it. We fight wars over pussy. But I'll be damned if I'm supporting a war. Financially supporting a war.
Bro. The price is pretty low right now.
Like, God what are we talking about?
The stock
here?
Market.
If I'm sleeping with you, I gotta. Nah, I'm sorry.
That man said that because
I'm gonna be financially responsible for you if I put my dick in you.
No,
man said because I'm gonna feel a way having sex with a girl and she worried about her lights cutting off. Why the fuck are you having sex with a girl?
Matter of fact,
worried about
lights are about to get cut off.
How did you even meet this woman? That's all I want to know.
Can you hear that?
These is the questions that's not being asked, nigga.
How did you even meet this woman?
And they get mad when they get put on child support,
bro.
I just
lights about to go off and you trying to have sex with her.
I just want more
trying to clap.
Man.
You in there? I know that pussy dirty. Ain't no way,
bro.
Because the lights gonna be the last thing to go off in that place. They gonna cut the water off first and she ain't showered. What?
I'm about to say, you know,
damn, you got an aquarium in here?
I'm about to say, you
got a fishy in here.
They got a dark ass ring around that tub. You already know.
A ring around the tub and a ring around her ankles.
She got the Dollar Tree towels.
She still got this.
Them hoes go hard when you ain't dry.
Take that bitch out the water, hang it. That bitch feel like a sheetrock.
Hey, ain't no way.
And that's the questions people don't ask. All they hear is, oh, he gonna pay for your bills, and girls gonna champion that stupid ass shit. But what women, real men, women not asking, like, why, like, how are you meeting this woman, like, living like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you going to meet this? How are you living?
No. Wait, Smooth. No. Because again, we got to give these women credit. I don't know if y'all done watched House of Gucci.
I ain't get to watch it
But
yet.
if you've seen it,
I get to watch it
right?
yet.
These women, man, they are fucking crafty.
Oh yeah.
And what I mean by crafty is they'll know a chick who's super lit. She dealing with a dude in the league, or she dealing with a dude that got money. Hey, girl, they having a party. Come on to the party. So she'll go get her best fit, get her best makeup, her best shoes, go to that party and pull something like that. That's how she's able to get into those circles, because women are crafty, bro. Especially if she's attractive. She could be dead fucking broke.
Oh, we seen
But she gonna be in that party and she gonna have her best dress on. She gonna have her jewelry on, makeup done right, hair done right, and she gonna be looking
borrowed
cold.
purse.
That's a fact. Shoes too. But she gonna find her way into that, circle to where the men who got money at. So that's how they get there, bro.
But he found out that her lights is about to. I'd have been out the door.
She told you what
Fam,
you was in it?
we ain't about to.
That's what I want to know. When did she tell
We
you?
ain't about to. I'm done. Ain't even going that far.
You shouldn't even,
I'm
mess with nobody like that.
Ain't no way.
again, bro. I'm just
Because how he's saying that he's not even
having
having one night stands. He's saying he's evaluating.
That got to be
I
his
guess.
girlfriend.
This nigga don't even get one night stands. Yeah, man.
That got to be his girlfriend.
That's wild.
It's called a spade. Yeah, that nigga don't get no one night
He
stands.
said the lights is about to go out.
That's a nigga that try to cuff on the first night.
The lights about to go out.
And you inside.
I need to.
You gotta relax. And you inside. Then Kenny called the girl dirty. Come on, man. Y'all niggas gotta relax.
That's just real, fool.
That's rough, bro. You gotta let her get back on her feet. You don't mess with damaged people.
Let her get back on her feet.
That woman is
You don't-
desperate.
that's
She'll do
real.
anything.
What'd he say? Struggling pussy?
you-
Yeah,
What he
that
said.
struggling. He trying to help struggling pussy. What? Your point is just invalidated right there.
That's what I'm saying. But they come on here and they say shit that is literally a pandering fucking point. Because he gonna get the women on his side. Yeah, girl, if he having sex with me, yeah, I deserve his money. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get your lazy ass up, go get a job and get your own fucking money. I'm tired of that, bro. Like, this shit gotta stop somewhere, bro. And I understand niggas trying to get their views, trying to get their likes. I understand it, bro. Get your hustle on. But some of this shit is just outlandish.
Bro, what if niggas is just like, you know what, man, I ain't giving out no dick until you pay a bill.
Shit.
Sorry.
She'll never get no ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if men just was doing stupid ass shit like that,
Crazy, bro. Like men gotta value ourselves more than we do, bro.
I ain't following that lead, man. I'm giving out dick.
You that weak? You that weak?
Hey, men,
I'm folded. I'm folded like a lawn chair.
men are like that. But hey, men are like that. But what if we was just on some bullshit? Real shit. Hey, what if we was just on some bullshit? Like, you know what? You don't deserve this dick right now. You know what? Come back with some bill money.
And I'm like, you don't deserve this dick, but I gotta give it to you.
The ass is too fat right now. It's right here. It's right here.
Oh, I don't deserve this dick. You don't deserve it.
Will she come up and press on you?
That shit ain't fair,
I'm
man.
pressing back.
Oh, so you don't.
So y'all saying
So
the
I don't
game
deserve
rigged?
this
The
dick.
game rigged against us, bro. This shit ain't fair, man.
No, it ain't rigged. Y'all niggas just weak out here.
Fellas, we gotta do better.
I ain't relying on no bill pay. Now the lights out. Oh, we ain't going that far,
Bro.
But you need to pay my bill if I give you some dick. Yeah,
Come on, nigga.
fam. I ain't got no bill, so.
All right, man. Let's move on to the next one. Says never use sex as a weapon against your husband. Now, this young lady said something that was very, very profound a couple weeks back, and she's saying something that's profound again. I'm gonna play it.
Come on.
I want to get
weird
y'all
voice
take
like
on it.
Use sex as a weapon against your husband and have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, but it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, his body releases the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in such extraordinary amounts. I mean, women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection. And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover. Look forward to coming home to me And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff, I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list, but enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, I don't feel like having sex with you. We would be massively offended and hurt. And so men need sex. It's how they came from the factory. Never.
Thoughts? How y'all feel about it, man? Like, you should not be using sex as a weapon against your man.
I agree wholeheartedly. That's fact.
That's real shit.
You have to be deep to get a deep connection.
You got to relax.
This boy, get out my bag. Get out my bag.
Want to call me a black hole?
Let me go deep.
Ain't deep.
Yeah. Let me go deep.
It's the voice change time. We fucked it up.
Cause you know the sky is the limit.
We slipping.
I'm gonna keep on fit.
All right, man. Look here, man. Mind you, this Rodecaster Pro, it has a lot of capabilities, man. We still figuring it out as we go.
Shot, damn.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of using sex as a weapon against your husband, I think that is very unproductive, and that's gonna get you cheated on.
Crazy. Yep.
That's honest. Now we can sit here and say, "Oh, the man should just leave. Why you can't do that?" If you withhold sex from your man and you use it if you weaponize it, right? It's Keisha down the street who's willing to get that ass up at his beck and call, right?
She see the benefits of that man.
Stop pushing that man to Keisha, man. And we got to discuss this a little more often, because women oftentimes do this, right? Because they can hide behind the fact of, oh, that's just immature. Why don't you leave me? As if y'all just gonna let a nigga leave. But that's another conversation for another day. Mm-hmm. Stop doing that. Again, communicate. Discuss, how can we get past this? But instead, a lot of women don't do that. They'll shell up, cold shoulder your ass, and you won't get sex for a week or 2 weeks until you bend to their will.
Hey, and then on top of that, it's easy to finesse us. You can goddamn come off some head for 5 minutes.
They won't even do that.
You come off some head for 5 minutes, you don't want to come off no sex, bro. You know what I'm saying? And dead all that right then and there. Hey, your man gonna be cold. You know what I'm saying? Be cold.
That happened with me several times. In my younger relationships, man. And then I would go to the friends like, look, this is what's going on. And of course it's, well, you got to be more patient, be more understanding.
Fuck all that basic shit.
She's a woman.
And then
all
they would
that
say,
bullshit.
come hit me, wouldn't they?
Fuck all that.
The
and then you hit the friend, huh? Then you hit the friend. Oh, she ain't doing that?
We know what happened. We know what he was saying.
No more.
But that was years down
We
the
know
line.
what
Went
to the friend that he found attractive. Man, she ain't giving me no ass.
She came back around.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing none of that.
She ain't did what?
Hey, he
I'm on
hard right now.
She put her hands on you like this.
That nigga always say, I've been on hard for a week straight. I'm on hard right now.
That nigga off a week straight is crazy.
She said, I see why, nigga. I don't see no print.
You see the print just on accident, nigga.
How you on hard and you got wind blowing between your legs?
You still don't see no print. That's crazy. On full
extendo.
That's crazy.
And gray sweats.
That's crazy.
Look like a camel toe.
Just because you ain't ever been asked to change your pants before.
Camel toe. Nah, man.
That's because you ain't never been asked to change your pants before. But we trying to throw this on me.
That nigga talking to her.
Where you going with them on?
That nigga talking to her in the voice that Slim was talking to, like he was talking on the wood. Man, I ain't had a nut all week.
Come on, man. Nigga Terry, mom.
Yeah, don't use sex as a weapon.
So then I stopped complaining, started doing me. We was happy.
When you say doing you, let's rewind. When you say doing you, what do you mean by that? Doing you. We need a little more clarity.
Just keep it a beam.
I was getting done.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, this type of shit that y'all do, this type of shit that y'all push me to do when y'all do that. Stop doing that, man. Y'all,
so is
y'all
it
be on
his
our
fault
ass.
that he cheating? Ask yourself.
And I didn't want to feel like the bad person. I'm like, everything else is cool.
Hold on, wait.
No, but listen, hold on, let's rewind it.
I didn't want to feel like that bad person for sleeping with somebody.
Because one, I brought it up. I communicated it.
How many times?
Several times.
Okay.
Over a course of several months.
Okay.
Damn.
So I was patient. Okay, and it's like every 2 weeks, maybe once every 3 weeks. So I'm trying to be patient and understanding. Okay.
Jack off sessions getting rough.
Then I seek counsel. You know, trying to make sure I ain't tripping before I make this decision.
Before you start tripping.
You know what I'm saying? So when I step out, I didn't feel as bad because I'm like, well, I did everything, and if like B said, if I did it, then it's like I'm wrong for that. But I communicated it, and I sought outside counsel. I'm asking you questions. You saying, I'm just tired. I'm just okay, cool. I don't want to feel like the bad person, and then the women making me feel like breaking up just because the sex was evil. So I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna slide
you tired?
in,
but this dick ain't tired. You know what I'm saying?
So wait a minute.
So wait. So the next course of action was to sleep with somebody else instead of leaving the situation.
In my younger days, I thought that was the perfect scenario.
How much younger we talking? 29.
18 to 24.
How old am I? 33?
18 to 24.
31.
18 to 24. Up in there.
Yeah, man. Again, ladies, y'all be on our ass all the time about communicating when y'all are unhappy with things, right? But the irony is y'all not as great of communicators as y'all think y'all are.
But I was just fucking these hoes. I was coming right back.
You know what's crazy,
honest, bro?
Most women are great communicators at the problems that they see their man doing. Mm-hmm. But they have horrible communication skills when they are the problem. That's the fact.
That's real rap. And again, like I said, relationships are prided on communication, all of that good shit, man. So if you having an issue with your man, let him know so y'all can get to the bottom of it. Because a lot of times, like, men, like, I ain't gonna lie, and I hate to admit it, but we be kind of aloof. We do. We be going about it, not really, knowing too much. We say, okay, she's just tripping, man. Let me just go on about whatever. We gonna get around to it, whatever. But that should be eating y'all up for real. Mm-hmm. And now you cold shouldering us. Now we ain't getting no sex. And at that point, that's when we say, all right, there's something wrong here. Mm-hmm. So before it even gets to that point, if y'all are such great communicators, if y'all are as good of communicators as y'all say y'all are, you should be able to let that man know, hey, this offended me. I felt this way when you move that way, or whatever the case may be. So we can get to the bottom of it and we can get past it. But when you just shell up and be quiet and cold shoulder, and a lot of y'all fucking do that, you pushing your man to the streets. You are.
Especially when you're in the wrong.
But even when he in the wrong. Because a lot of times we are aloof. We be doing shit and we may not know that it offended you like that. Like we be, okay, she a little mad, she all right. But it be deep cutting for real, and you don't communicate that to us. You just cold shoulder the fuck out of us, or not talk to us, or whatever. Stop doing that. If we are we grown, or are we grown? You cannot demand something on one side that you are not providing on the other. And a lot of y'all are not as good at communicators as y'all think y'all are. That's just real shit.
Right.
But all right, man, we're gonna move on to the next situation. Women would rather be single than settle for a man they consider average.
Oh.
We're going to play the clip, man. I want to get y'all take on it.
In love with what they see, where women fall in love with what they hear.
That's why men lie and women wear makeup.
Yeah. Women keep wanting to date up and up and up and up. And then on top of that, there's a growing number of single, childless women. I want to say it's over 50% of women over 30 are single and childless. And it's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger because women don't want to settle. They'd rather be alone than settle for a guy that they view as average. But they shouldn't. The only reason they view him as average is because they've been sleeping with guys out of their league. Because those guys would sleep with her, but they'd never wife her. And fall in love with.
Damn.
And that's the game that men fight against.
That's
just real.
Damn.
That's just real. Just because you cute enough to sleep with somebody that got some money, don't mean you intelligent enough to keep him. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Because beauty to a man like that is a dime a dozen. We're just gonna keep that a bean. You know what I'm saying? A man with some money, beauty is a dime a dozen. You got to separate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all don't have a mindset for that. A lot of y'all be bimbos for real. Won't keep it a bean. A lot of y'all don't know when to tone that shit down. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, you don't qualify for that type of man. Yeah, you qualify to come out some ass. Anybody can do that. Anybody can come out some ass. Anybody can sleep with anybody. But everybody not qualified to be no wife or no husband out here. We're just going to keep that a stack. But if you ask women, if you ask 100 women, all of them would say, I am wife material. And then when you start picking them apart, they're going to look at you like you insane or throw insults at you. Men, we know when we husband material or we not husband material. We know that all day. Nah. You know, my boy Kenny said all day, hey, holler at me next year when I want a girlfriend.
And that, courting.
Hey, that's just a girlfriend.
Don't think about it. But that came with time because when I was married, I wasn't husband material and I thought I was.
Yeah.
I knew you wasn't, but
Wait, that's crazy. Hold on.
I said, Kenny, are you sure? I ain't gonna take no more of this shit. Are you sure?
That nigga said, I knew
you wasn't.
I knew from day one your ass wasn't nowhere near.
No LOL behind it.
That's
just
crazy.
Straight up finger point.
Are you sure?
That nigga didn't chuckle or nothing.
That nigga shot him down so fast.
That nigga wasn't shit.
I kept a straight face.
That's crazy. It be your own boys, man. You gotta watch niggas, man.
I ain't coming back on this pod.
They gonna see that nigga for 2 months.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's funny.
But yeah, man. But man, bro, you know what it is? I feel like men, we got to take accountability on this. Because men will literally have sex with a woman that we know is beneath us. And I know women don't like to hear about levels and all that good shit. But the fact of the matter is, there are tiers, there are levels, there are whatever. But men, in terms of sex, a man can be used to getting 8s, 9s, or whatever, and that's his level. But on a late night, or when the other ones ain't fall through, he'll hit a 5.
We talking generally.
And generally. But when he hits that 5, what he don't understand what he's doing is now you raising her floor. You know what I'm saying? So now, because she hit you and you a 9 or you a 8, she feel like, okay, from this point, I deserve 8. I deserve a 9. I should only be dealing with 9s simply because you had sex with her. And that's the thing. Women oftentimes confuse interest for a man having sex with you. Those two are not the same thing. Men view sex as exercise with an amazing ending, unless we care about you. That's the reality of this shit.
The sex was just physical.
Literally. Men could have sex with you and not even give you a head nod if he seen you out in public the next day. That's honest to God.
5 minutes later.
There's no substance to it. There's no depth to it unless we really like you or we really care about you. That's a fact. But that's confusing to women who are beneath you. Because when you had that sex with her, women put a lot of significance, put a lot of stock in sex. So that means to her, okay, I done had sex with this 9, so now I'm about to elevate. I ain't dating nothing below 8 from now on. So now you walking around with delusion.
Yep.
And that's what this is speaking to. It's nothing wrong. Again, like if you average, you gotta date. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with dating an average man.
You still got high chances of getting a good man.
He could be a great man.
Matter of fact,
you know what I'm saying? But he could be average in
Because your
looks.
pool is bigger.
Your greatness is gonna be in the average range.
Yes.
More of the greatness is going to be in the average range because you got more people.
So are women?
And then you grow.
Are women doing it right then? The women that aren't on a higher tier that won't date down,
Definitely,
they're doing it right.
Absolutely.
And we shouldn't blame them for not dating below their standard.
Not at all.
That's what I was getting from that video. Almost like she was trying to blame the women that was at a higher standard for not dating down. And in my case, I think you shouldn't because you, like you said, you leveling the playing field for something. Like what us men are doing now.
But see, look though, the irony of that is, right, is that in this manosphere space, whatever the case may be, they spend a lot of energy trying to get those women that you're talking about to date down. Like you're gonna be alone. You want a man that's above you. You're gonna die alone. Whatever the case may be. So you need to date a man that's beneath you. On our platform, we don't preach that shit. We preach that as a man, if you want that type of woman, Put in the work to climb that fucking ladder to get up to her.
Exactly. We talking money, status, you know what I'm saying, car, business or something.
That's honest.
But also knowing what comes with dating that type of man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Adding that to it.
So you know, at the end of the day, bro, like you got, if you want a certain type of person, you got to understand what their demands are, what their likes are. If you don't fit it, you need to adjust something in your life to get to that level, whether it's getting a better job, whether it's getting in shape, whatever. But you need to level up to get to that level. Or if you choose not to, you cannot blame her for saying, I'm not fucking interested. Mm-hmm. That's just honest, bro. And bro, I would never tell somebody to date below what they level are. Never. Never. Like, that is insane to me, because I would never do it.
And I feel like that's what a lot's going on in this industry now, though. The women that are making that money and big money, we're telling them, oh, you didn't paved your career, you got all this money, you're too masculine now.
Right.
I think we're using that a lot now to help try to make these women date down.
I agree.
I mean,
honestly,
I get what you're saying,
really
but I guess when I'm saying stuff like that, I'm not telling them to date down. I'm just saying be more feminine, just in your character in general. Stop acting like a dude.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not telling you to date down at all, because you can still date up and you still have that same characteristic. A dude at that level does not want that.
Right.
Plain and simple. Anybody that you're gonna marry, unless it's a beta, like they say on Aubrey Preach, unless it's like that type of dude, like, or even a regular guy, he not gonna tolerate that for that long. You're not gonna talk to him crazy. You're not gonna be yelling at him and fussing at him and telling him what you're not gonna do and how you always run shit your way, and he not gonna hear that. He does not want that.
I agree, but I think a lot of women that are big business women nowadays are getting that title attached to them now, because we say it so much.
Yeah, generally.
Generally, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, she got on a crib, she got on a job, oh, she gonna be too masculine.
Right. Right. And the irony is, I was literally just on Lapeef arguing this a while back, because there was somebody that sent in a list. Okay, if she has a high paying job, you can accept the fact. You know, you have to accept the fact she's going to be masculine. Mm-hmm. I say that's just not true.
Exactly.
There's plenty of women with high paying jobs that's feminine as fuck, but they just smart, or they intelligent or whatever, and they just ambitious. They done got to the top, but if they run into the right dude, they gon' chill.
But I would, going back to percentages though.
You're right. You're right about that.
The numbers don't say that.
I would say,
you're right about that.
You know, would you say like 60-40?
Probably so. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Like the women that are successful, independent, got everything on their own, super successful. Well, you ain't be super successful, but just in general.
I don't even want to use my own point, because I've dated, I don't even say date. I went out to dinner with a lot of women that are successful. What were we saying? Successful financially? Over 70,000, I guess.
High
80,000.
Yeah, 80 and up. 70 and up.
80 and up, 70,000 and up. And they are really feminine women. They're just really smart and understand what they're looking for. They are setting their goals, just like they were setting their path for their career. They're not all, and I feel like women that aren't setting their path and their goals or know how to control their life are so wild, and they're easy to access because they don't even understand what they want in life, what they're going to do in life. They don't even understand their career.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So they're just living out wild, and all these women that are successful, they're on their task. They wake up, they go to work. Mm-hmm. They if they have a degree, they done to college, they're trying to go back and go to school, do this. They know they have everyday tasks they have to attain. Right. And a man comes in there trying to play games with them. They're like, hey, I know this rodeo. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting up with that. Mm-hmm. But are you serious or not?
But at the same time, Kenny, I gotta provide a bit of pushback here.
I was gonna give you one too,
because you said that I went on dates with these women. And the thing about going on dates,
there you took my point. Damn.
Is that you can portray any image that you want to if it's in moderation. But if you date this person for an extended period of time, we in a relationship, a lot of times you'll see a totally different side.
It'll come out eventually.
That's just like men. Like men be on these dates like, oh yeah, I got it together. I'm a leader. I do this. I do that. I got da. And you get in a relationship with this motherfucker and realize he ain't accomplished shit for real. He's a terrible leader. He's terrible with money. He can't lead him damn self. How he's gonna lead a family? But on that date, he portraying it all. Oh, but yeah, I got it. How much it cost? Bet I got you. You know what I'm saying?
He got a bad attitude.
Well, I mean, all I can go off of is dating, because I can't say relationship. Because if I was saying relationship, then I would be married by now. all I can go off with is dating and what I see when I'm dating. If I'm dating a girl that ain't successful, I can already tell that I'm gonna get that. I can tell.
Because of the level disparities.
You can tell their intellect, their mind, and how their mind works. You can read somebody's mind, and they got shit that's just happy to be there.
Yeah.
You know, and you got somebody that know
I'm getting that ass.
and you got a woman that knows her worth and understand her standards and what it is. You kind of, it's hard to, you can paint an image. You can do that for a certain amount of stuff. But when you know what you're looking for, there's certain intangible things that people have that show that you be like, hey, motherfucker, hey, I can't hit that, or hey, I ain't about to play no games with her. Hey,
so you say you be knocking women down that don't know their worth?
I knock a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think you was gonna say.
That nigga admitted to it.
Hey,
no, I have to. I mean, I feel you.
But look though, here's a question because we got to throw in this caveat for these type of women, these higher earning women, whatever the case may be. Do y'all feel like the type of man that coming in their life is important in terms of their masculinity / femininity? Because, and I'm asking this because, in this manosphere, people say, okay, if a woman is feminine, she's just feminine. It don't matter who, whatever the case may be. But me, I don't quite agree with that. I feel like if a woman runs into a man that she's smarter than, she makes more money than, and she's more organized than, she's gonna be aggressive in terms of taking the lead, right? But if she run into a man who on his shit, he making good money too, I got good structure, my resume is impeccable, she's gonna be more willing to get in line with that. That's my take on it. So do y'all feel like
show a different person?
I agree, because that's the smarter decision.
Right.
That's the smarter decision. Now, if you're not intelligent, if you the smart one and the more financial stable one, the more what was the other example you made?
Structure. Yeah.
And you let the one that ain't unstructured, ain't financially responsible, you say, hey, you still take the lead. I'm be feminine. You do what? That's not a smart business move.
To drive the car off a cliff. That's honest. What you gonna say?
For the most part, I agree, but it's still that good percentage of women. And it's not their fault. I think it just takes time a lot of times because a lot of women that's successful like that, they ain't just going to give it up like I did off the rip.
That's a fact.
It's going to take some time. So I think some have to learn it. You know, it's a process that they have to learn and slowly start letting those walls down until they can fully trust you because you'll still get that initial headbutt in the beginning. Even if she likes you and respects you and you got all that going for her, because she still... You know, in the beginning, she's still trying to hold her own and prove herself and, you know, all that stuff. So until she's fully comfortable, then she kind of start letting that wall down. So I would say...
I think that she should do that.
Still do that.
I think she shouldn't let all her walls down right off the rip.
But I'm
just like a man shouldn't go off right off the rip and be all vulnerable to the woman that he just met.
So you saying a man shouldn't be financially responsible when he getting that ass?
He shouldn't, right, when he meets, he shouldn't say, hey, I'm the man. I want to be your husband. I'm paying all your bills.
I seen that light bill, $400. Take care of that.
What's your car note? $600. I got it.
Nah, get out of here.
That's that's true.
I don't think you let all your walls down right at the beginning because you, like y'all just said, people can paint a picture at the beginning.
Right.
I agree.
So you gotta slowly. I mean, life is a gamble.
Let me put your feet to the fire right quick. Yeah. How long before you should let that guard down? Typically, generally, we ain't
start
talking
letting
about
the guard down low. I say
everybody different, but generally,
for the guard to be fully down,
or just starting letting it down.
Not fully down. Because my opinion, I feel like that's. But in terms of starting to bring that wall down, about how long should be done passed by then?
I say for initial, like to get like, I say maybe 3 months in, 2.5, 3 months in.
And this is when you serious about them. Right.
Like, is this like dating consistently?
I'm saying dating consistently. Y'all are starting to say, okay, hey, we on.
Okay. Like you've seen this person multiple times a week.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we trying to take it there next level. We ain't say we exclusive yet, but we're making strides to be that way exclusively. And the only way to start making those strides is to start building your trust with that person. And to start building trust with that person, you got to start letting some of your walls down just like they got to start letting some of their walls down.
That's true.
So I say maybe 3 months. I mean, it's not
on the real. I think that starts happening after y'all have y'all second, like, real deep conversation.
You know what I'm saying? You know when you're talking to somebody, y'all when you first start talking to them, y'all everything is fresh, everything is new. So when y'all had a little conversation, that's cool.
Right,
But
small talk.
Yeah, that small talk, that's cool. But that time that y'all get where y'all just it's y'all vibing and y'all talking about y'all life, how y'all was raised and all these things, that's a serious conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's the conversations.
But when does that happen?
Paying attention to.
That's what we trying to get at.
You gonna get that. You gonna get the first one. You gonna get the first one in that first month. That's just how that works.
Right.
You gonna get that in that first month.
I agree.
And then I would say maybe a month later or 2-3 weeks later, you gonna get that second one. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get a glimpse of who they really is and all that type of things, the shit that they've been through, the possible traumas, all that type of shit. You're gonna get all that in them 2 conversations. So you're gonna know what to let down and what to keep up. You get what I'm saying?
Here's a question. Do y'all feel like women let that down quicker than men do in terms of this timeline that y'all giving up? Y'all talking about 2-3 months in terms of like how long y'all feel like it take a man to like let down that wall and really like, okay, I'm
6 years.
He might not ever let it down.
Hey, for real, it take a man a long time for that. We talking some years, bro.
I don't feel like I should laugh at that, but it do take a while for a man because a man honestly, us men don't even know what's wrong with us deep down and trauma wise. Honestly,
we just deal with it.
We don't really fucking know what the hell went wrong at what time.
Yeah,
to make us like
women to give you their whole life story. This. Second night.
Women are so emotional, and the reason is men aren't given journals at a young age to write down their pain and stuff. Women are given journals to write down their secrets and things that's going on.
I mean, they could be rapping.
They know how to write. Okay, yeah.
Niggas be rapping.
Hey, you right. Hey,
that's how they write down their stuff.
Yeah, you're right. That could be it.
Niggas
But
be rapping,
but the majority of the time, women that get journals for birthdays or something like that, lockets. Hey, they get to write down their secrets and stuff that they didn't went through.
Yeah, that they parents secretly.
You know what I'm saying?
And
they try to, write out their emotions.
Yeah, so in essence, like
men don't do
women
that.
get more practice early, so it's comfortable for them.
And they're one like kind of taught that and encouraged. Yeah. Like we not encouraged like we saw all the time when we as kids. Boy, get your ass up. You all right? Stop crying.
And that's why our walls are so hard to come down. That's why it take years for us to trust somebody.
You a man, boy. You be quiet.
You know what I'm saying?
But the irony is, right? Just examining this shit from like a outside point of view, you would think that it would take a woman more time because she's giving up more in terms of investing in this relationship. Let's just be honest here. Like throughout this whole situation, especially most men, like we the leaders of it. So again, we control relationships. We control marriage. We control that. But when a woman decides, okay, I'm gonna let this wall down and I'm gonna submit to you. This is your decision making. I'm gonna follow your lead. You would think that it should take a woman more time to bring that wall down than it would men. So it's just ironic. Like we really think about it.
Well, I think crazy. I think intentionally men are we're there. We want to be the ones that fix you up, make you better, be the provider for you, be your security blanket. And that's why we don't really open up like that. Because when we start letting out our emotions, we start getting vulnerable. We start feeling helpless.
You weak.
Yeah. See chinks in the armor.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Especially if you play sports, like you hear all the time, you show emotions, you weak.
Yeah.
If you hurt, you don't show it. Get on the sideline, go right back in. Like you can't show it because your opponent is going to try to expose it at the end of the day. And especially if you play sports, like you're going to keep that in the back of your mind for everything that you do.
Yeah, that's honest because I remember playing sports. I had all type of injuries, dislocated shoulder, broken ankle, broken ribs, all type of shit. But whenever it happened, and even like aside from the team, like because my daddy was at every game, so he in the stands, like, and I may be wanting to cry, but I look at him and he like, and I gotta button it up. I gotta hold my breath and do what you gotta do because you don't want to show weakness because that's not how we raise our boys to be, and which is cool, I guess when you young, but when you get into a relationship, that shit can hurt you for real.
But why didn't you hold back your tears when that man ran you over?
Get the fuck out of here! Get my daddy out here!
Start patting that helmet.
Hey. And look,
that can't be me out there crying.
Fam, if a nigga ran me over, show me the tape. I got $1,000. This nigga find me some tape of me getting ran over ever. High school, college, ever. If y'all got the tape of that, I got $1,000.
Nigga, my pinky still messed up. Nigga, I read the coach, nigga, my pinky was turned sideways. I said, coach, look at my pinky. He said, boy, take that shit up, get back in the game.
Nigga, are you hurt or are you injured?
I'm like, damn.
That's real though. That's real. So again, like men take pride in like unhealthy bravado. We do like, yeah, that's fucked up. But even like
it's crazy because men are bred to perform in the chaos. If you think about it,
for sure.
Right? And men that can't perform in the chaos, they fall over to the wayside.
Man, but you know the wild part about that is that translates even past sports. That translates to relationships.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about like when our relationship ended. This is a woman we really, really loved to death. We was doing everything for her. We seen visions of 40 years of marriage with all type of shit. And we break up. Men, again, that bravado, we'll lean on that. We ain't gonna cry. We gonna cry in private, but we ain't gonna show weakness when we out with them. Yeah, man, let's go out. Let's go out. Deep down, you crushed inside for real. But women, they gonna wear that on their sleeve. They eating ice cream, watching shows, crying every day, calling their girls crying.
Drinking till you pass.
But men, we ain't doing that.
We will drink till we pass out. I guarantee you. I was drinking I used to drink a whole liter. Bro, man, let me go ahead.
Go. About to give up too much, but that's real. That's
playing
real.
Call of Duty all night just to pass time.
Because it's like again, like we don't be wanting to show weakness because we train not to.
Hell yeah.
But again, bottling that shit up like that ain't healthy, bro.
Ain't healthy.
That's your woman. You loved her. Like it should be okay for you to express that and cry and all of that shit that women do. Mm-hmm. Maybe not as much, but see me down. But still, like, at least expressing it. I know dudes ain't. I know some niggas ain't showed that at all.
They'll never see me hurting, B.
See, exactly.
They'll never see
That's
me hurting.
That's the point.
I never see you.
I never give you I never give nobody the satisfaction of that. Never.
See,
never except my wife.
And why? Why?
Not even us.
Never.
Not even me, Big Z.
That's just my protection. That's just.
You ain't want to say the dude name on live yesterday, but now you want to say Big Daddy.
Hey,
I'm never calling that nigga Big Daddy on live. I'm sorry, that ain't happening.
Hey, that's just my protective mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
I'd cry. I think I would.
Hell no. I do it in private with myself. I done that plenty of times, as y'all know, and people that actually really watch the show as they know. You get what I'm saying? But as far as like doing it in public or doing it in front of y'all, and we ain't even doing that. I wouldn't even cry in front of my moms. Hell no.
I could never see none of y'all crying in front of me, bro.
If I scrape my knee, I'm gonna cry.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got
a boo boo. Can you blow it?
Nah, man, I can't do that.
Nah, but that's like real. Like I could.
I look at it like ammo. Like that's ammo.
Well, I mean, I would look at it between us.
Not in front of my boys. Not in front of my boys. Nah, we front of some random ass dude.
That's like the last layer of the layers, damn near.
Yeah,
because that's like 100% vulnerable. You didn't see me at my worst.
That's loyalty.
That is though why we
but it is. But it is. So you ain't like
late on the streets, but it's just. But what it is though is I think it's not so much that like we don't want to look like a bitch, because it's like we not gonna judge each other in that way. Like we all know how we cut. So if it's something that got you crying, it's some deep shit involved. Mm-hmm. But it's like as a man and as being a part of this, is like I don't want my niggas to have to worry about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like I know like everybody dealing with what they dealing with. Again, when you the head of a family, you got a girl, you got kids, you got people that you taking care of. We don't want to put that extra burden on each other. So when your boy, hey bro, you good? Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm good. Unless it's just like at the point, and even the irony is, even then we'll still try to hide it. But because we know each other so well, it's like, all right, hold on, bro is a little, like he way past the point. Nah, all right, bro, I hear you saying you all right, but fuck that. Pull up, man. Let's talk. Or you know what? I'm about to come over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like we gonna wait until the last goddamn possible, you know what I mean, time to do it. It's not gonna be something that happens right out the gate. Like we leave our girl, we get a divorce, or we, whatever, or we, whatever. We still gonna try to stick our chest out. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. But yeah, man. I mean, man, we gotta stop doing that though. To be honest, I mean, I understand why we do it, but it's not healthy.
Hey,
when I cry,
call it what you want.
You cry.
We cry together.
No, we don't. No, we do not.
He said, "No, we do not."
You wasn't crying with me 4 nights ago?
Hell no.
Wow.
So wasn't me.
Damn. You gonna lie on the pod?
No, I never lied on the pod.
We need to edit that out.
You gonna lie in front of the Crusaders?
Hey, the Crusaders know who I am.
Shout out to the Crusaders.
The Crusaders know who I am.
All right, man. We gonna at this point, man, we gonna get into quick hits brought to you by Beat Box.
Goddamn me.
Shout out to Beatbox, man, for all the continued love and support. Straight up, man. Shout out to Beatbox. First one. Somebody said a quote that was a bit controversial, but it had a lot of truth to it. The quote was, "I got more praise for being engaged than I did for anything that I'd accomplished up until that point. Is this wrong?" Now, this is a young lady saying this. Now, I'm going to play the clip. She's going to give a bit more context, and I want to get y'all response on why that happens. Y'all feel like?
Most celebrated thing a woman can do is to marry a man. You will never get, as a woman, more praise, attention, adulation, gifts, support than when you get married to a man. And that...
Well, now, Kim said a mouthful. If I had a similar experience, when my engagement was announced, I have never in my life received that amount of support, of acknowledgement and praise for anything I've done. And I was extremely grateful. I promise you, I was so grateful for everyone who called, reached out, etc. But I couldn't help but think, I've done a lot of cool things in my life and I never got this response on any of those other things. I am not humble bragging. I'm just trying to prove a point. But I'm just saying, like, I got a master's degree from the #1 program in the country at the time in my field on scholarship. I started programs that I completely pitched by myself to the United Nations headquarters in New York City that we toured in Dakar, Senegal at a school. We did drama therapy at a school for students with special needs. Also raised a scholarship for a student to attend free for the year. We went to San Rafael, Haiti. I did programs all over New York City. I independently produced my own shows. I was in film, I was in TV. I have one whole line with Jason Statham in The Transporter 2. And this is not an indictment on my social network. No, this is an indictment on how we all subscribe to that same idea, because even I had accepted in my mind that none of these things compared to being able to get a man. Like,
most celebrated thing.
Thoughts?
It's like you made it. On social media, you made it.
I think people think of marriage as a way to start building your family. And we value family the most important thing in society rather than your career.
You know what's crazy, man?
Or do we not? I don't know.
Because I heard her talking. What women don't understand is no matter what you do, no matter what the fuck you do, ladies, no matter what the climate we in right now, I don't know how it's going to look 100 years from now. I can tell you it's how it looked today and in the past. No matter what the hell y'all do, you will never be praised like a man for him accomplishing, making businesses and becoming rich. And you will never be praised like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not how we judge you. Because then you will be competing, you know what I'm saying, on the same playing field and same realm as us without any of the handicaps. You know what I'm saying? So to the masses of people, and this ain't just in America, this is everywhere. The highest glory, in a sense, for a woman is to be married, have a family. No matter what you do, you can be the best doctor on this planet. You're gonna be praised more for your marriage. That's not how it works for men.
Is that fair?
I'm not gonna say it's fair. We all know it's double standards. I don't think it's fair, but it's double standards. There's double standards to all this shit. This is how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's always been. And it's how, and from what we see and from what I see, this is how it's going to continue to be. You know what I'm saying? No matter what y'all do, man, y'all can be the best. If we can have 100 women become the best in every field that you can think about that's just the best out there, you would never be praised like a man would in that same position.
They put some more stock. They put some more stock in getting married and being engaged.
That
is it they or is it we as a society?
Yes, we as a society. Is that too? It's a part of that. But us men, from the time
from the time we are boys and we are competing in things, you know what I'm saying? No matter if you smart, you playing sports or, you know what I'm saying, chess or something, whatever the fuck it is you competing in, as a boy, you are bred to be the best. Period. You are bred to be the best. For women, she can be training, she can be doing all these things aside this little boy, and if she loses, it's all right, baby. It's all right, baby. Boys, it's not so much. You know what I'm saying? Boys, when we start understanding what real competing is, at a sense, we don't even want the participation trophy. But the ladies will take that. You know, so we are judged different. We are judged totally different, bro. And we are praised for that. We are praised for being number one. Everybody, every man on this planet, no matter what they doing, wants to be number one in everything the fuck they doing. Everything. Not just one thing, everything that they involved in, I want to be the best. I want to be number one in it. Women are not like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect that type of praise. A few of y'all may be, but the masses of y'all not like that. Y'all get in where y'all fit in.
But is that by their decision, or is that because of the box that we as a society have put them in?
That too. All that is a collective of the game is the game. The rules is what it is right now. The rules is what it is right now.
So you're saying that they should accept the rules?
That's the rules.
I don't know, Smooth. I gotta disagree.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't accept the rules. I just said, I don't think it's fair.
Right.
I don't. But the game is how it is, bro.
So either you play it or go against it.
When you proposed, who got married to your wife?
Mm-hmm.
She proposed.
That nigga trash.
Did you get more praise for that, or did you get more praise for your graduation from college?
To be honest, they was about similar. To be honest, matter of fact, I think I got more praise for the engagement. Yeah, I mean, like people saluted me for graduating, but again, I think it has a lot to do with like people just not being familiar with the process. You know what I'm saying? Like we from Port Arthur. I'm the first in my family to graduate college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a situation where it's like it's unfamiliarity. But in terms of marriage, proposal, everybody's familiar with that. So it's like, oh, congratulations, you got your good girl. Oh, the ring is nice. So you're getting praise from the women, you're getting praise from the men. But you know, graduation, it's like, oh, salute, bro. That's big, bro. Good shit. From like men and women, it's like, oh, salute, good shit. You know what I'm saying? But from, you know, when I posted that engagement ring on Paige Finger, it was, I got way more likes for that than I did for graduating. Sure.
Same like the women.
Yeah, but I also disagree in terms of the weight, in terms of like what a man, because let's say it wasn't graduation. Let's say that I went and bought a Rolls Royce, or let's say that I went and bought a 10,000 square foot house and I posted it. I would probably get more praise for those things than I would have got for being engaged.
Did you get more praise for buying this house than you did for getting engaged?
Well, that's kind of different because me and baby was together when I bought the house. Now, if I was single, then I'd be able to answer that a little, you know, with a bit more accuracy. But I think like men get more praise for what we accomplish money wise. That's just honest. Like career wise, shit like that generally. Mm-hmm. But women are measured by their ability to keep a man, and I feel like that's very unfair. Mm-hmm. Because women are so intelligent, women are so smart, and for you to box them in like that and say, oh, yeah, your worth is determined by your ability to keep a man and have kids, I feel like that is kind of like, you know, rudimentary.
Because it's 50, like it's like a 50-50 thing. Like she can't do it alone.
Yeah.
She can't have the relationship by herself. So how can that be the measurement for that? I don't understand it, but that's just how society paints it.
And on top of the fact that so many men are unwilling to get into a committed relationship, but we judge them for not being able to maintain a committed relationship. Because again, like men are not, we say it all the time, men are not raised to aspire to be in a committed relationship. We're not. So how can you understand and accept that fact on one end and then villainize women for not being able to keep a man on the other end? That shit is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just not fair. But even her giving her description, she said, shit, I graduated from #1 school in my field. and people didn't give me as much praise as they gave me for just being able to maintain a relationship or getting like that. That's crazy to me. Like, no, you graduated in that was some hard ass shit to do. Because if it wasn't, everybody'd be graduating number one and shit. Like, no, it should be a lot of significance put on that. But with women, and again, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for them. But like, men will literally say, like, your career means nothing to me. The amount of degrees you got means nothing to me. And I feel like that's, and don't get me wrong, I understand why they say it. But I feel like it's belittling at the same time.
But I think, okay, when they mean nothing,
man out here,
I think they really saying, it doesn't weigh the same as to you as it does to me, because I want more than just your degree or necessarily how much you make. Because if I want a marriage, I want a marriage. I want the ups and the downs. I want to know that you care about me. I want that you trying to grow. I want that you trying to progress. You know, all these things to make progress. But I think the choosing the word nothing is the wrong word when it is used, because it's not a literal like it means nothing. It's not as valuable to me as it is to you.
And I get it, but let me ask you a question. What's the average national average for especially a black man? We talking about our community. What's the national average for a black man's income?
Still 42. But
42,000.
What's the average woman?
Right, but again, if she's graduating number one in her class from the most prestigious school in her field, that should have some significance to man. If you making $42,000 a year, now if you making 200, I understand. You saying, okay, yeah, I mean it's cool, baby, but you know I got us. But at 42,000, which is what most men are making, you don't got us.
Yeah.
So how can you on one end not have us, and then on the other end belittle her for wanting to elevate and, you know what I'm saying, get to her bag? Like that's the part of it that I don't get.
So do you think it's society as a whole, or is like men?
Nah, it's society as a whole, because again, women will down talk a woman faster than a man will for not being married. Like that's they like go to retort. Like you know what I'm saying?
You got all that and you ain't married?
You ain't married. You lonely as hell. You can't like I be, you know, my old lady watching Housewives and shit. I be on there listening to the insults. It's like, oh, you can't even keep a man. You ain't married. What is you talking about? Like that's they go to insult.
That's because they be grasping for straws trying to get one to fit in.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that they getting it on that end from the women, and then on the opposite end from the man. Like, oh, you gonna die alone. You gonna die with a dog, or you gonna be alone forever. Like that's the insult. So it's society puts that much weight on like women maintaining relationships, and I feel like it's unhealthy.
Hey man, I don't do that. I just said what the game is, bro. People be, man, people live in this fairy tale world, but the game is the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna play sometime. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come play in this game, or you gonna be homeless. The homeless people, they don't play. You get what I'm saying?
Who don't play?
Homeless people, they don't play. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell just happened?
They homeless.
I don't know what's going on.
Getting it in.
Homeless people don't play.
I'm talking like as far as the accolades, chasing
Who
shit.
gets it on the food?
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing that.
I'm saying that they not competing in this type of round because, you know what I'm saying, they not chasing the accolades type shit like that. But everybody that wants a career, job, family, this is what you competing in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is real life, whether you like it or not. This is what it's gonna be. You get what I'm saying? Outside shit, the only way I see a woman getting probably more praise than, you know what I'm saying, getting married, probably her becoming president. Outside of that, man.
Well, she the first woman to do something.
It got to be something cold, like life changing for everybody.
But the question is, do you have the ego to handle that?
That's true.
She president. That mean that you the first man, first house husband.
That'd be dope.
Honest.
Be the first man.
That's honest.
It'd be dope, but it'll be emasculating at the same time. But again, we gonna stay on this topic. We gonna get into the next one, which is in line with this one. Says men are scared to build their woman up into who she needs to be. And they're gonna explain why. I'm gonna play it and I wanna get y'all take on this.
So a lot of guys won't even try and build their girl because they don't want her to be that level up, because a lot of girls will go up and they'll be like, bye, I'm too rich for you now. But you need to know who you're building up and put your trust in that person, because branding somebody, that's putting trust into that they're going to come back to you. And I think a lot of men are scared to do that because a lot of women don't respect that. They don't see what a guy is doing for them, so they don't look like, they just look like, oh, I got what I want from him, now I'm done. Back. So a lot of guys won't even
So thoughts on that? Are men terrified to build a woman up because they could potentially leave their ass if I get you to the right
She just said,
level?
why the hell would I build a woman up if she gonna leave me? She said most women, what? She's answering
So
my
that's
question.
basically for her. From her, what she said, directly from what she said, that's saying most women are gold diggers, and if you give them the opportunity to have something for real,
if you
she
help
gonna
them out,
leave.
she gonna wait till she get where she at. She gonna leave.
Yeah,
That's what she
that's
just
what she said.
So what's the goddamn question? She said most women, and she's the woman saying this.
So basically, she's saying most women are opportunists,
and then saying, but guys need to understand, and they need to find which one they need to build up. What?
What she's saying is, if y'all broke,
just
say
that. Guys need to understand what women they building up with. No, you just said that if he helps build her up, she gonna leave.
That's a fact.
That is true.
Another richer person. What?
She fucked up a whole argument. If she would have just kept it going where she was going initially, it would have been a great point. But she fucked on. But let's speak on it as if she did.
Okay.
Right? Let's say that she said, men are terrified of building a woman up because she'll turn into the woman that she needs to be, and she may actually go out there and get the man that she actually deserves. What's y'all take on that, man?
If you insecure, that's the only way I see it. Because if you are strong and you confident and you building your woman up, your woman's want to rise to the occasion to compliment you, and so that wouldn't be nothing that would scare me away.
Question though, would you say that a majority of attractive women are insecure?
I wouldn't say majority. I wouldn't say majority.
Okay.
Maybe 50-50. Like when you say attractive, mean like 8s and up?
Right.
But they insecure. No, I think they pretty secure. Because if anything, that a lot of times we talk about that pretty privilege. So I think they know that and they use it to their advantage a lot of times.
Reason I say that is this, right? Is because like one thing about men, we can tell pretty quickly how secure a woman is, right? And a lot of times it's fucked up to say this out loud, and I've never done this, but I've seen it done. A man will want to keep her at that insecure level. So it's like every chance of her leveling up, we gonna try to blockade that a bit. We gonna put some barriers in there because again, once she realized what her real market value is, because you might have caught her early.
Every time she level up, my insecurity goes down.
Correct. She's a reflection of what I'm not.
Hey, I know a dude right now. I ain't gonna say his name.
Say that.
I ain't gonna say his name. But all the chicks he's ever dated,
you ain't a real nigga,
has been beneath him. And when like he control his girls with money, but when something happened to his job or the way he was getting money, he broke up with the girl.
That speaks volumes. That speaks fucking volumes.
You know what I'm saying?
He couldn't provide.
Nah, it ain't that. It's that he lost the control. Man.
He lost the control over this woman.
Yeah. That's sad.
So instead of sitting there and letting this woman help you, you know what I'm saying? You was like, oh no, I'm dipping. I'm gone. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he repeatedly did this with all the women that he's ever been with. You know what I'm saying? Men do that to control their woman, bro.
That's real.
And I don't believe in that. Especially if you think about marrying this woman. You know what I'm saying? I said it in a couple podcasts. Most people get in wrecks 5 miles from their crib and die.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Who doing that? Men. We rushing to work and all these type of things, bro. You know what I'm saying? And say you have been doing that to your woman and you got kids, bro. And you leave them nothing. You leave her with no skill to do nothing. Now, in a sense, you are depending on another man to treat your kid right, which in turn is just treating her right
the way you intended for things to go.
Well, see, that would take us getting out of our own ego in terms of actually leaving us and finding a man. Like most men, I would say, do not believe that our woman gonna leave us, no matter what we do.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
he could never foresee that. So again, that's how he moving. I'm moving like, okay, I'm gonna keep you on this bottom tier. Now I know deep down that you worth, top shelf behavior, elite type behavior, but you don't.
Yeah.
So why would I shed the light on that? Because now it's gonna require more effort of me. It's gonna require me to be on my shit. It's gonna require for me to be way more attentive, all type of shit. And I'm not willing to do that right now because I'm getting you at a discount.
I just never believe that, bro. I just believe, man. Me in general, I just believe every woman I've ever dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was young and shit, but I always wanted the best for them. You know what I'm saying? My wife would tell you, I always want the best for my wife, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? You want to go do this? Let's go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I also think about it like this, and what fellas, when you start getting some money, because eventually you'll start making the money in your later years and all this type of shit here. If your wife stays with you in Texas, I'm only talking for Texas, I don't know how the states work. She stayed with you for 10 years, bro. She is entitled to half your shit. 401ks, pension, all that shit you done worked up, she is entitled to it no matter when you take it out. She is going to get that. Especially if she was a wife that never worked. That's on top of alimony, and you better not have no young kids. Boy, you're going to be working at Hoochie Burger for 100 years to pay this woman, right? But the smart thing for this man to do is to build this woman up. You get what I'm saying? Give her things, you know what I'm saying? Like let her get her own career and all this shit to protect herself. You get what I'm saying? Because if you give somebody, if y'all got two things coming together, bro, say somebody do want to leave, they ain't gonna want to take half your shit because they know I gotta come off half of mine too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it like breaking even.
But brother, the irony is that most men don't even look at it like that. They look at it as if my woman elevates, like the higher she elevates, the more power I lose.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
That's how they see it.
You ain't no man though.
The less control I have.
The less control I have, because if I'm dominating in terms of the money I'm making, then I can dictate how this relationship go with no pushback. Right? But if she elevates to a point, most men don't trust a woman to elevate and still remain submissive. Right, so men look at it from a leverage perspective, and it's fucked up. But and again, I would never do this. Like I say, I'm on record. My wife said she want to go get a degree, go ahead, go get it. Her second degree, go ahead, go get it. She want to take this promotion, go ahead and go get it. Don't stop for me, matter because I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna find my way.
I'm good.
You go out there and you accomplish as much as you want to accomplish. But again, that's what I feel like. True love is like I'm not trying like it's not a leverage thing with you.
True love to me is like financially you're not bound to me, so you're making your own sound decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what keep people in a relationship. I am financially tied to this person. My livelihood is tied to this person, so I must stay. She may cheat on you or he may cheat on you and all this shit, but leaving you this out of the question because they are financially bound to you, right? But if you move the finances to where they can take care of themselves, then that's when in my opinion, that's when you know if it's real love. Because at any moment, that person can leave. You know what I'm saying? But they choosing to fight with you every day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all life is straight, y'all kids are straight, y'all pushing towards the same goal, all that type of stuff, bro. That is true love. You get what I'm saying? Because every day it's a choice. Like B say, it's a choice to love you over again every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's man, and you're right. Man, a lot of men, they suckers, bro. A lot of men getting to this bread for real are suckers. Yeah, I don't want my woman to work, and some women be like, yeah, I don't want to work, but ladies, you don't. In today's climate, not in your grandma on time, not in your mama time, she real old. Today's climate, you know what I'm saying? Today's climate, that is a control mechanism. That is a control mechanism. That man is watching your every move. In a sense, he is insecure about you.
Well said. That has been Quick Hits brought to you by Beatbox. Salute to Beatbox. Man, we appreciate y'all. That is the family right there, man. Matter of fact, everybody continue posting, continue tagging us, continue tagging Beatbox, man. We appreciate all of the love, man.
Tag us y'all drink mixes if y'all make a certain specific drink with Beatbox.
Facts.
Same thing. Keep tagging.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know how it tastes with that tequila too. I haven't tried it with some tequila.
Tastes like.
Oh, Kenny know.
I want to take you down.
All right, man. On that note, man, we're gonna get in the advice column. All right, first one is from Alyssa.
Melissa.
You gotta work these sliders,
You
man.
didn't even press the button again. That bitch still clapping. He just turned the volume down. He turned it back up. The bitch still clapping. He just turned.
All right. Alyssa says, hey again, it's been a minute. Just wanted to say thanks for the advice you all have given me. I asked y'all a few months back on how to quote unquote graduate from the talking stage. I remember O told me to come back and update y'all on how things have been. A couple months after y'all had that conversation, I finally found my person that I graduated from the talking stage with. He asked me out a month after we were talking. He instantly knew I was the one. He was very patient with me. He didn't even bring up sex, and I made him wait a couple months to sleep with him. And here he is, still with me and really in love with me. He took the time to get to know me as a person. He even took me on a trip that I always wanted to go. It made me realize that I've settled for a lot less before him. It made me realize that this is exactly how I'm supposed to be treated. And it really made me realize also that there's a guy that will treat you so good. And I hope the women that listen to this knows that. Smooth mentioned that you will feel it in your heart and soul if someone is right for you. And this all just feels so right. So again, I'm just here to update y'all and appreciate the tips y'all have given me because it definitely helped me with where I am today. And I hope any woman listening to this that are trying to get out of the talking stage know that they don't have to settle for less. That less than what they want. Because what they really want is out here, man.
Kenny said, y'all niggas gonna settle.
You gotta relax. Man, listen, man, salute to you, man. I'm just glad to know that Alyssa. Salute to Alyssa, man.
I ain't saying that.
Kenny on bullshit.
Man got Marine sniper.
You gotta relax. She in a happy place. We gonna ride with that.
I'm just joking, Alyssa. I'm just joking.
Patient with
it's the beatbox and the tequila and whatever else I've been drinking.
All right, man. Next one, man. We gonna get into it. Kimberly, Patreon.
Why you cut it so early?
Wow. Because that motherfucker gonna play for
that
too long.
That motherfucker still playing. He ain't pressed the button again. That bitch just playing.
Kimberly says, hey, Krew, it's been a minute since I've written in, and damn, you all have been putting in work. Salute to you all, and shout out to Kenny. I hope you are doing well.
I'm not.
Hold on, let me get to the... we cut the volume up. Let me play the sad music one more time. I got a new one, man. I told y'all we done updated the soundboard. I got some shit in there.
That's like what a old school rap song. Let's get ready. Missy Elliott about to pop out with somebody
in a plastic bag suit.
I think about nigga Benny the Butcher could catch that. Yeah.
No. I wouldn't do Benny like that, man. All right, she says, here's my question. We hear often, quote unquote, don't chase a man or woman. Could you please explain the difference between chase and pursue? Thanks.
Hold on, what did you say? What's the difference between chase and pursue?
Let's see the definition.
Yeah, I was just about to look it up.
Y'all about to look up the official?
You look up chase, I'll look up pursue.
You ain't gonna tell me what to do, motherfucker. But I'm gonna look up chase.
But I'm gonna look it up anyway. But it's not because you see it.
Chase. Pursue. Pursue in order to catch or catch up with.
So apparently there is no difference.
What's the synonyms?
Let's see. Let me go down.
I got pursue is follow someone or something in order to catch or attack them. Similar, go after, run after, follow, chase, stalk, track, trail.
Stalk is crazy.
Pursue, run after,
Shadow.
follow, hunt. Damn, hunt.
Yep.
Damn, hunt is a
trail.
Stalk.
Be hot on someone's heels. That boy hot on your heels, boy.
Yeah,
Oh, you can do this. Seek to attain or accomplish a goal over a long period.
Which one is that?
That's pursue.
Pursue.
See,
that's
Okay.
a third definition.
Let's ride with that one. Okay, so I think that the difference is from the context that you asking it in, because I mean it is the same thing, but we gonna pretend like it ain't. The difference between we gonna pretend like it ain't. But the difference between chase and pursue, right? When you chasing somebody, like they are running away from you.
Freeze tag.
They are running away from you. You know what I'm saying? But wait. Because that ain't the case. When you're pursuing somebody, that just means that you're tracking them. They may just be at the crib chilling, but I'm pursuing. Let me see where they at. Okay, let me listen to the phone taps. Let me see. Let me check Google Maps. Make sure the car in the driveway. So again, I know it's the same thing, but we gonna answer like it ain't.
Says hunt.
We gonna answer like it ain't.
You hunting, motherfucker.
What I'm saying is this: is that like there's a difference in dignity. When you chasing somebody, like when you chasing somebody, you have zero dignity. You willing to go against all your morals. You willing to sell out. I know this person ain't good for me. This person inconsistent as hell.
I kill myself for that girl.
That's just real.
Ignoring red flags, all that. You don't care.
That's the thing.
No care in the world.
But when you pursuing somebody, it's a bit more control to it. It's a bit more calculated. It's a bit more. I'm gonna keep my morals intact. I'm interested, so I'm gonna let them know I'm interested. Now, if they curve me, like I said, and that's where I think the difference is. When you chasing somebody, they running away from you. But when you pursuing, y'all niggas gotta stop.
She in hot pursuit.
She in hot pursuit on the heels. But what I'm saying, it's according to the definition. But again, I know the definition say the same thing, but I think what you getting at is there's a difference in dignity and morality. That would be my answer.
To engage in an activity or course of action.
Coerce is a key word.
Sorry, course.
Okay, damn.
Course of action.
Damn, I tried to shoot us in bed.
Sorry. Engage in an activity. Course.
Shoot us in bed, man. I was gonna lean on that one, but damn. Man. Look here, man.
I can't answer that question
because it's the same
follow,
thing.
overtake, capture, defeat.
The overtake is crazy. That's crazy.
Pursue and chase. It's the same thing, bro.
I mean, I had to dominate to get you to like me. That's some wild shit. Overtake is crazy. I know you saying no, but I don't give a damn about none of that. I want you. I need you,
all your
and I want you.
All the men that you like, I had to compete with all of them and dominate them.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. That's a fact.
Okay, here's what Google said. Chase has a wilder meaning. Makes people think of a police officer racing after a criminal or a mother running after a child. In this case, it implies you are passionate and wild about your dream in a good way. Pursuing is less crazy, more deliberate, and serious.
There we go. So that's what I'm saying. It's more calculated. It's more you under control. Like your morals are intact when you pursue.
And I say all that to say, get on Google next time. And look that shit up.
She paid us to look it up.
I'm sorry, I don't. You asked me how I was doing. You know, I'm doing well. I appreciate that. But we got to keep it simple. Come on, baby.
All right, man. We're going to move on to the next one. This is from Kaswana, Patreon. What up?
That's the longest clap thing I ever heard.
I know.
I told you that shit long.
Kaswana says, hello, Krew season. It's been a minute since I wrote in, but I've been keeping locked in on all the new content and been sharing it with family and friends.
Yeah.
And to get the burning question out of the way, I'm still a virgin.
What?
That's crazy. As soon as I was thinking about doing some exploring, God and the government were like, watch this, in quotes. Insert Usher tiny desk meme. Watch this. I know in my situation, I will be practicing safe sex. But I'm not trying to be Tyrone Biggums for the D out here under these conditions. Based on my observations, that is what usually happens after. So my plan is to focus on the social aspects of dating rather than the physical. This leads me to my questions. 1, how does one balance being confident in themselves while being realistic about their options? I've had a couple of friends, male and female, say that I tend to go for quote-unquote lame dudes or men who are not on my level because of a possible issue with self-confidence. But I feel like I'm staying in my lane, being realistic. How do you tell the difference? 2, y'all touched on the issues of the black male nerd plight versus the black female nerd plight in episode 106, and I sided with Kenny on the issue. In my experience as a black female nerd, the black male nerds don't reciprocate interest.
What?
In addition, I've had people in my life, including my therapist, comment that my partner would not be black. So push to go outside is therefore black nerds all around. So what advice do you as men have for the nerdy black girl who wants to date a black man? Bonus question. Plead the fifth if you must. Has anyone on the panel had sex while using a female condom with your partner? Please describe that experience. Thanks for your patience in answering my question. Sincerely, Kaswana. Okay, well, we can answer the last question quickly. No.
Never.
Hell no.
I get my own.
But back to the first one. How does one balance being confident in themselves while being realistic about their options? She's saying that she dates nerds and all of that type of situation, lames. So is she wrong for doing so, or should she be aspiring for more?
You're not wrong.
If that's what you like.
If that's what you like, don't let nobody take you off your square. You know what I'm saying? Believe in what you believe in, like what you like.
What's lame to them is your interest.
That's
so,
a
I
fact.
mean, you can't.
And she asks, how do you tell the difference between, I guess, being confident in themselves and being realistic about what options they have?
Confident in themselves, being realistic.
That's an internal self question, bro.
That's cool. I ain't got
Backstreet versus basically saying, just are they being unrealistic or not?
I mean, she's saying, yeah, basically.
Having confidence versus being unrealistic.
Yeah. What's the difference? No, you know what? Smooth right. That is because it's all about what you see when you look in the mirror.
That's it.
Some people look in that mirror and they see some shit that's way higher than it should be. And some people look in that mirror and see less than what it should be. So again, it depends on how you view yourself.
I feel that. Like that girl that said she couldn't be around the ugly friends because she knows she the ugly one.
So we trying to tell her she had to be realistic. Realistically.
So we saying date down?
How do we know that what's realistic for her?
We saying on this platform, we said we don't tell people to date down. Go ahead, Kenny.
What she's asking, how do we know between if we're being realistic or dating down? So if I look in the mirror, like old girl said, she don't hang with ugly girls. But when we looked at the video, we was all like, hey, you side with the ugly girls. You are one of them. That's facts. This is what we saying. This is exactly what we thought.
She said she didn't want to be around a group of ugly girls. She didn't mind being an ugly one.
Wait a minute, because y'all speaking. I got it queued up. We gonna play it for context right after this. But go ahead.
Damn. Okay. Well, let's go for like.
No, the thing I wasn't gonna play it until y'all referenced it, but now y'all referenced it for 5 minutes straight. Now I gotta play it. But go ahead.
I mean, I think you kind of understand what kind of group you fall into. Like, I'm not gonna shoot at no goddamn Rihanna or no goddamn movie star or nothing like that, because I'm just not. It's just not my ballpark. I feel like that's
so.
Just
You
not my
saying
ballpark.
that you wouldn't be offended if you wasn't their preference? Is what you're saying?
I wouldn't be offended. No.
Oh, okay. Well, continue.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended. That's facts. Now I would be.
Don't try to backpedal. Lean into it.
I said for a hiring one. Now if the girl's lower,
you gonna be offended.
I would be offended.
How dare you?
Now I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it to her. But I'd be like, fam.
Hey, girl, I want your number. Get your girl. I'm doing you the favor.
Nah, I didn't say that. I didn't say I told that, but I'd be like, damn, I'm at a low point.
That's worse.
This is what I fall to. That's just like if I hit an ugly chick, like, damn, this is what it came down
Where
to.
do I go from here, God? I'm on the ground.
I'm in this bitch. I shouldn't be hitting.
The only way is up.
She ain't got no lights in here. And now I gotta financially support her. They're paying bills. That's what our boy said. So that's what I gotta do on the first date. Now,
that's a fact.
That nigga
damn,
say,
God,
I'm on the ground. Save me. Are you ready to kill me or something?
Every time I think it can't get no worse, God.
Just put me 6 feet under.
I mean, damn.
Nah, that's a hard question to answer, honestly.
Yeah,
but I think you kind of know where you stand. I think you kind of know where you stand looks wise and all that.
But stand on your square. That's what I would say. Don't be afraid to be you, man.
Here it is. I got the answer.
Judge you for being you. They not your friends.
Because it wouldn't matter. Like, even if you shot your shot, it didn't matter what the range was. If they don't want you, they don't want you. They don't mean necessarily something wrong with you.
And that's what I was about to get into.
Yeah.
Because how you can tell being realistic is that is understanding the fact that it's out your hands. That's like it. Your market value is what the market says it is. That's just what it is. And what I mean by that is that you may think that you deserve a Odell Beckham or somebody, but when you shoot at Odell Beckham and he curves you, that's the market telling you that's not the level that you should be shooting at. That's just honest. So you can feel how you want to feel about yourself, and that's cool. You should be utmost confidence, all that. But the market is going to dictate what you deserve. So when you go out there and you shoot at those men that you feel like you deserve, and you shot at 10 of them and you 0 for 10, then, you know.
If you shot
And
10
not
niggas
just-
and 0 for 10, get lower.
Get lower, it's crazy.
Just don't go that way no more.
Don't
shoot
that way.
Don't shoot that shot.
Not
no.
gonna get him.
You're not gonna get You're not gonna. You are a death magnet.
See, that's inside. So see that.
It's
just
old Call of
don't
Duty
do that.
days.
Don't do it.
We wasn't even partying back then.
You
man.
0 for 10.
That is fucking.
You 0 for 10.
Nigga say you a death magnet.
Just go hide in the corner.
You 0 for 10.
Nigga saying that.
You 0 for 10. Stop doing that.
I can't get my gun up.
I got 3 bars, dog. How the fuck I'ma win with 3 bars? They hoeing me.
Change the host. Change the host.
Nigga, cut his whole system. Cut off the Wi-Fi in y'all house. There's too many niggas on y'all Wi-Fi.
The game is crazy.
Nigga getting worse.
Then when you go the other way, they kill you again. Man, these niggas everywhere.
You get mad at some nigga. Get away from me. Why you bothering
Why
me?
you so close
to me?
You gotta learn how to take defeat. Just say this is. I'm not in that league. I'm just not good enough for that type of challenge.
What was that perk? Ghost. If you ain't got Ghost, stay away.
Stay away from me.
She should have got ghost. You 0 for 10.
He killed both of us because he knew where you was at.
You get mad at the nigga for not shooting him. You didn't see him coming. You was right there. Why you didn't shoot him? Oh my God. All right, next question. She says y'all touched on the issues of black male nerd plight versus black female nerd plight. So what advice do you as men have for the nerdy black girl who wants to date black men?
Keep dating black men. Goddamn.
Shoot your
Hey,
shot sometimes.
and hey, to be honest with you,
She's not 0 for 10. I just kept on saying 0 for 10.
hey, and be honest with you, that therapist of yours, get rid of him.
Wait, what?
Because you got to realize you got to realize what she said. She said her therapist is telling her, which is pushing her, and she values her therapist's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what her therapist told her that?
Yeah, her therapist told her you're not going to date somebody in your race.
She should consider looking outside.
Yeah. You need to get rid of your therapist. Because you are firmly on, I want to date a black man. There is a black man out there for you.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of that person.
If you're just looking for love, that's one thing. But you specifically want a black man. So
yeah, you want love in a black man. Get rid of your therapist.
Get rid of your therapist is crazy. But I understand it though. Because for her to give you that advice, that shit is insane.
You know what I'm saying? That's against what you believe. That's against your non-negotiables. Because obviously you really want to fall in love with a black man. That's what you firmly on. That's a non-negotiable for you. Get rid of that fucking therapist. Matter of fact, you need to be if before you when you watch this pod Tuesday and you paid and it ain't went through yet, call the bank for fraud. Yeah, get your money before they go in because she been frauding you or he been frauding you or whoever you
deductible
going.
back.
Yeah,
the therapist said you ain't gonna get no.
You know what I'm saying? How stupid do that sound, folks?
You tried outside your race.
That's a wild diagnosis, my nigga.
From your therapist.
You not built for a black man. I'm gonna just be honest. Just not. It ain't gonna happen. That's crazy, bro. You paying this? Man, get your money back. I agree with Smooth, man. Call for fraud. All right, we gonna go to the next one, man. Nautical Patreon. All right, bro says, hi, crew. This is a status update. Thanks for your advice in episode 105. The girl and I had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and it turns out she doesn't even want a relationship. She has a boundary, which I will respect, but she's just looking for someone that treats her well. So I'm keeping things going with the expectation that it will fizzle out eventually. Oh, and she is 23 years old. I think Smooth asked about her age. I appreciate y'all. I can still be out here. Well, congrats, bro. You know what I'm saying? To find you some clarity, big dog. We, That's what
That's
try
what
to
we here
provide,
for,
baby.
Goddamn, that's what we here for.
That's a fact. Last one of the day, man. This is from Desmond, Patreon. All right, bro said, hey, what's up, crew? Love you guys' content and appreciate your perspective on topical issues in the black community, particularly within the context of dating. My name is Desmond, quote unquote, no anonymous shit.
Damn me.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
No, let me get that shot together, damn it. And I'm a 26-year-old investment banker, mergers and acquisitions, who lives in Manhattan. I'm doing
got that money, boy.
I'm doing relatively well financially, making $300,000 a year, and would describe myself as average to marginally above average. I'm 5'11", 180, and have been lifting for 5+ years. For Otis, my squat, bench, and deadlift is 315, 275, and 405 on the deadlift. My question
Did that
is,
in high school.
gotta relax.
What you doing right now?
Shit.
Not enough. Not enough.
Not 405.
Stop hating on my man over
I
here.
bench 315
Out
cold
here
though.
getting it.
I'll do that right now. Cold.
Bench no 315. I sent the video of me doing 225, repping that motherfucker. What you send?
The same thing.
No, you didn't.
Okay. I didn't send 10 reps.
No.
Cold.
You ain't seen
Cold is crazy.
Cold.
I can wake up out the bed.
Out the bed, do that, nigga.
315.
Why you ain't fix the sandwich cold? Motherfucker,
cold.
Bread, motherfucker.
Do that by sleep.
Ham sandwich.
I got that old man strength.
That's a fact. All right, he says, my question is, quote unquote, how should I go about dating given my somewhat unique financial circumstance? I want to find someone who is genuinely interested in me, and though I do mind spending, I do mind spending money on a nice date, I do not want to, quote unquote, leave with money. Okay, you don't mind spending on a nice date. I do not want to, quote unquote, leave with money. Smooth, I'm relationship oriented and have never really, quote unquote, had hoes. So I don't think I would be admitted to sleaze you. For additional context, I battled with self-confidence issues that I attempted to remedy through career, financial success, and working out. And as a consequence, I'm still somewhat uncomfortable approaching women in a public setting. I am currently in therapy, working through this issue. Appreciate your perspective and wish all of you continued success. Bro basically asking, I'm getting to the motherfucking bag at $300,000. Wow. How should I go about dating, given these circumstances?
Sleaze you ain't for everybody.
Boy, he gonna have to be at Sleaze you.
No, we don't. No,
he
we don't.
He gonna have to be.
No, we don't.
300 bands?
No,
and he jumping out the gym?
But that don't mean you have to be there.
300 bands out and not fuck the gym. He don't even see the building no more. You hear me? Come on, man.
He ain't got to be a sleaze.
Come on, man. Come on, man. And he looking for love. You gotta realize, and he living in Manhattan. We talking, bro, we just seen on the news the average rent there is 5 bands.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
On that island, 5 bands.
I seen that. Yep.
Yes.
You can't hide your life. There's no way to hide your life living there. So odds is you gonna be meeting women, bro. They gonna know you got some bread, bro.
As long as they life's not get ready to cut off.
Hey, the best chance you got to hide your life and try to find something and all that shit, bro. You gonna have to move off that island, bro. You gonna have to go live a regular life somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can still have the same job and all that shit, but the perception of you, like the image you give off, you gonna have to change that.
What's the question?
Question is, he making $300,000. How should I go about trying to find a serious relationship?
He want to start finding a woman to date and start a family, but that's gonna be hard, bro. Because you gotta realize he got money now, so I got shit to protect. I have to. In his mind, he like, bro, I gotta choose right.
Absolutely.
I gotta choose right. I got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? But living on that island, bro, like, you know, when we just keeping it a band, bro, like, you living up there in New York, bro, like around New York and shit, you know what I'm saying, bro, shit high out there. Man, people is looking for motherfuckers to latch on to, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it a bean, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it a bean. Like where you at, your GPS, where you at, goddamn me, where you living right now, what you making, you understand me? I don't know if you got kids or not, you didn't say so, but then I think he don't got no kids. No kids. Bro, it's
that boy in prime position.
Yeah, you in prime position, but I understand what your mind is telling you. Like, I got shit to protect. I got a lot of shit to protect. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't even know how to talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say be careful of being licked.
Yeah, and don't be shoving out money like that, bro. Like, do what's good for your life, but don't be shoving out no extra bread, bro.
You know, the woman trying to finesse you out some bill money and all that shit. Nah, so you're not even in the running. You know what I'm saying?
It just go back to practice. I mean, just the simple things. Just having a conversation with somebody.
That's why he gonna have to go to the sleaze first.
But he ain't. No, we don't.
He gonna have to, bro. He ain't gotta be sleazy, but he gonna have to get in the gym with these women, bro.
It's just practice. You can go get you some donuts one morning. If somebody in there and ask them a question,
how many black
how
women
often
getting
you
some
come
donuts in the
But I'm
morning?
saying, bro, I just use that as an example. It could be anything. Starbucks. You can go
How
to.
many
He
black
go
women
to the
stepping out
gym.
the car at
He go to the
Starbucks?
gym. Ask them how long they been coming to the gym. Start up a little conversation. Bro. They don't have to be at a bar all the time. Don't have to be at no club all the time.
It ain't gotta be all that, but he
when
still
you go to
gotta
the grocery
get his practice
store,
up, bro.
all you gotta do is just hold a
And
basic
then
conversation.
also
with somebody.
he said he always had problems talking to women. So
That's what he practiced.
In a sense, he don't even know the qualities of women that he like and don't like. He don't know that.
So you just
you
find
gotta
something-
practice. You gotta get you some women and deal with some women.
Fam, this is what you do, dog.
You ain't
First
go
of
to
all, you
sleaze.
get your self-confidence up because obviously you don't feel like you look the part when you date.
ain't go to sleaze.
Second of all, you go to a dating coach. Go to dating class. They'll teach you how to talk to women, teach you how to walk the walk, teach you how to get yourself right to whenever you get in a conversation with women. That way you ain't got to be no fucking sleaze and sleep with women and then get in a fucking bind where you getting another woman pregnant and now you're going to child support.
He ain't gotta sleep with these women.
So if you be in the sleaze, you damn sure sleep
I
with
just
women.
said he ain't gotta be a sleaze. He can be at the season, not be a sleaze. He can just talk to women.
Hold on.
So how you in the sleeves but don't be a sleaze?
because he's learning the art of finesse.
Yeah, you learning.
That's what he's saying. He's learning the art of finesse.
That's it. I ain't gotta be fucking all these women,
Yeah,
but I gotta learn the game.
I wouldn't say sleaze then.
He have to, but because you gotta
That means
realize
he-
the women.
He taking the prerequisites.
Right.
Hey,
Right. Yeah.
hey, next
That's
time
what
you-
he's saying,
hey,
though.
Next time you write in, bro, like I really want to know, like what type of woman in your mind do you want? Like how pretty she have to be, all this type of shit, bro. And
You
that's
said
gonna
this
tell
nigga,
us what
you
feel.
setting this nigga up to get finessed. Cause
That's the type of field he gonna wanna play
They about
in.
to run game on his ass.
That's
and he ain't
real.
never seen before.
That's real.
If he ain't never been in a game before, they about to run
Yeah,
game on
but
his
he
ass.
also got to understand,
You
hey,
do need one.
these are my morals. I'm not spending no bread. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your shit. I give a fuck. What's her sob story? Her mama can been then died, got in a wreck, all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nope. I'm not spending no bread. I'm not doing none of this shit.
I'm not with it.
Hey, I'm just, hey, you got to come play the game, baby. You gotta come play. You ran from the game for so long. You been got your bag up and all that shit. Now you scared to get in here.
Take the chance. That's
Now you
can
double
do.
dutching on the ground and shit, and niggas waiting on you to step in the door. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. You study like this here at the rope, and niggas behind you like, God damn, man.
When you gonna jump in?
I'm saying for real. So you gotta get your practice up, bro. You ain't gotta be. Now, I'm not saying you gotta be sleeping with all these women. No, you just gotta learn from. You gotta learn shit from these women, bro. Like,
So don't go to the sleaze.
man,
Just get accepted into college.
Okay.
And then walk past the sleaze room.
Go to the sleaze community college.
Just
You
know
ain't
what
gotta
it's.
go to the university.
Just know what it's like to be on the
Go to
campus.
the community college. Don't go to the university. Because at the university, hey, boy, it's greasy. I'll tell you him.
Man, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Go to a dating coach and then find someone that finds people to date. Because they'll find people that's in your ballpark and match you with people that's on your same level. If you're obviously worried about losing your money, then you need to find somebody to help you find these people that's making the same amount of money.
But
as
shit,
you.
he ain't got to take these women on expensive dates.
Yeah, you ain't got to take. But he said he likes to eat nice.
Yeah, he likes to
he's
eat.
like me.
He live in Manhattan.
He's like me. And if you making $300,000 or $250 tab is
Man,
not
if
that
I
much.
tell
If you
him a
making
regular chick
$300,000.
from there, yeah, where you live, baby? I live in Manhattan.
Yeah,
There's no way to say that nonchalantly.
Look, I'm not. That's why I said he need to go somebody that's a matchmaker. They can find somebody that's in his ballpark that makes. If he's worried about his money that much, he needs to go to a matchmaker that could find people that are the same match.
That's true.
That's the point of a matchmaker. You don't just go out here and willy nilly and find women that, because obviously you ain't gonna be open up to talk about anything about yourself. You're gonna try to finesse and lie about your whole life.
Yep,
and then the minute that you start lying about your whole life to a woman that actually likes you for who you are, and then she finds out that you've been lying, you didn't fucked up the whole good thing.
That's something solid in that, and that's my old lady watched this show in terms of matchmakers, different things like that. I think that's gonna help him with his lack of ability to differentiate whether or not a woman is very, very interested in me or whether she's here for the money. Because if you go to the dating coach, they got a whole black book of clients who also get into that bag. So it ain't gonna be a situation where
You
you
the
dating a
only
broke
one.
chick. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be easier that way. So I definitely agree with what Kenny is saying. But I agree with what the boy's saying as well, man. It ain't no way to learn this game aside from getting in it, bro. I don't know if you done play sports or not, bro, but you can do all of the layup drills you want. You can do all of the 3-point shot drills you want. The 2 dribble pull-ups you want, but it ain't no way to get good at basketball like playing an actual game.
When the
That's
lights
just
hit
what
you
it
and
is, bro.
the fans out there,
Niggas sweating on you. Niggas got
The gym-
niggas fouling
the
you.
gym shaking.
The layup don't look the same when a hand is up.
That's a fact.
You don't get the foul. That's
The
called.
rim don't look the same when the nigga got his hands over your eyes.
energy gets pushed around in that mother. The electricity start going, your hormones, your adrenaline.
Exactly.
I'm saying you gotta
That
get
football
your
don't look the same when them lights is heavy.
But get your practice in on women that's in the same ballpark as you.
That's it.
Not on women that ain't nowhere near where you at.
Right.
Yeah. Because they mindset is gonna be totally different.
And
So
the way you are,
fucking with
the
women
way
that's
you are,
beneath
if
it's
they
gonna be
beneath you, you don't even need to be smashing.
She's
them.
gonna be happy to be there.
Yeah, leave
Right.
that alone, bro.
Yeah,
leave
I
that alone. You ain't ready for that. You ain't picked up that game yet. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, man. But on that note, man, we gonna wrap this thing up.
I appreciate y'all boys. Oh my God. Appreciate y'all always doing this. You don't get this shit over here. We snitching now?
I'm just saying at the end of the day, I just want to appreciate the fans for tuning in, you know, showing us this boys.
Wild.
That they done showed us, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, salute to all the Crusaders out there, man.
That shit done gave me a headache.
That shit was loud as hell.
You gonna have to edit that shit out.
No, I'm gonna keep
that
it in.
shit trash as hell.
I'm gonna keep it in.
It's still on there?
That's what he said.
Hold on.
The bitch up. Take that shit off. This the best one right here. This the best one. I take this.
It sound like J. Cole starting the song back.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, man, again, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Me and O getting ready to head to Atlanta in the morning. It's gonna be a goddamn early morning, man. But we wanted to get y'all a part. We did not want to go without dropping for y'all, man. We love y'all for sure. Salute to all the Crusaders, man. Make sure that y'all tap into every Wednesday night, man. We on YouTube. So if y'all ain't on YouTube and y'all just listening to this through audio, pull up to the YouTube, man. We on YouTube every Wednesday night discussing new topics, 9:30 Central. We want to see all y'all there, man. All y'all there. Subscribe
and like.
That's a fact. As soon
And
as you
rate.
walk in.
Rate
One
the
thing I
damn
learned
show.
too, also like Smooth always talking about, rate the show and comment, because that really helps too, especially on the audio side. As far as charts wise and all that stuff, like really show support. You know, trying to show us some love, man.
Yeah, man. So again, salute to all the Crusaders out there, and for the audio people who confused by me saying Crusaders, right? If y'all tapped into the YouTube, y'all know what that is. That's what we call everybody that rock with Crew season. They are Crusaders. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all rock with us and show us so much love, man. So salute to them. Salute to Beatbox, man. Again, if y'all ain't tried Beatbox, go out there and try it, man, and thank us later. Make sure y'all tag us in the post. Make sure y'all tag Beatbox Beverages on Instagram if y'all, are unfamiliar, man. But go try it out and tell us how much you love it later, because you definitely gonna love it. And I think that's all I got, man. Y'all boys got any last words before we get up out of here?
That's all I got, man. S5 podcast, y'all know.
For sure. Tap into the
numbers. My boy Brandon. Shout out Brandon. He just started. He watched the pod. He fucked with the pod heavy. Me and Brandon just started training this week. Shout out my boy. Been getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And the results gonna come. We gonna keep posting. And y'all gonna see the transformation.
Facts. And on that note, man, we up out of here, man, with a record. This new Dirk, Lil Zay Osama. It's called "Fuck My Cousin," man. On that note, man, we gone. Now in that context.
What?
Now, what he's saying is that the cousin is the ops, man.
Damn.
This nigga in a rival gang, so it's like, I know we family, but at the end of the day, nigga, you over there. So
That's
if it come
crazy.
down to it, I gotta get you out the way.
That's crazy.
But again, we not promoting black on black violence, but I just think it's just a dope song. You know what I'm saying? But on that note, we gonna play it, man, and we gone, man. We appreciate y'all for sure.
She was just there for the season.